Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hello, it's Andrea Zebrook. And hello, Carlo Albanese. Good morning. How is it going? I was just having my breakfast. Just a bowl of shredded mini wheat after watching a art history with R&R finally back on the airways. That was so wonderful. And good morning, Bird of Prey 5. Kapla, brother. Kapla. So how is everybody doing on this fine Monday morning, 15th of May, 2021? How is the week starting off for you? Is it a sluggish Monday, or are you happy to be at Mondays here and we are proceeding forward with our week? That's what I said, the 15th of May. No, I'm not Mr. Tutu. Not anymore. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'll be wearing the tutu again. No, ain't gonna happen. Thomas Potts. Ain't gonna happen. It's like a whole lot of other things ain't gonna happen. Where are you, NB Geek? You asked me to fire up a morning blend. So here this one's for you, brother. Hey, Elihu. Good morning. You want to go to the donut store? Go to the donut store. What's stopping you? What is stopping you, Elihu? May what? May what? No, it's February. Shit, I'm not in sleep. No, nobody missed the 4th because the May hasn't happened yet. It's still February. That's what the calendar says. February 15, 2021. And there you are. Good morning, NB Geek.
Sorry, man. The wife wanted to talk to me. Priorities.
Yes, of course, priorities. How's it going?
I'm slightly, just slightly annoyed. I was supposed to see my doctor today, and then I got this phone call about an appointment tomorrow, and then I try to call them back, and I can't get through. So I show up, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, your doctor's not here, so come back tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right. And my only complaint was, I said, "Yo, what's up with this?" I tried to call the number back, and it just went beep, beep, beep. And they're like, "Oh, yeah. If all the lines are busy, we don't have an answering machine." I said, "You might want to look into that."
Yeah.
So what do we got here? We got Carlo. We got Elihu. Elihu just needs to get his ass up here. By the way, Elihu, I recommended you on History and R&R to be the official correspondent of Moons, because I know you've been high enough to get there.
No. The reporter for all lunar activity. Let's get this straight now. He's going to be the field reporter for all lunar activity, not just Earth's moon, and moons far and wide out there in the galaxy.
Yes, because he is the most qualified, because nobody has been higher. Or is my fun way to make the joke?
Yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed. I did kind of want to talk to the doctor about some that's been going on. I wanted to kind of talk about the night sweats because that's kind of like, I don't know if I've looked up all my medications. Nothing on there says that that's a side effect. So I'm kind of like, I just like to know what the hell that's all about because it only happens when I'm sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And it's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas Potts is here. Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, and Carlo Albanese.
And Berto Prefat Kapla.
Bird's just dropping in. I don't know.
That's okay. I don't have too much going on. Well, I kind of have a lot going. I have several things going on, but I got to take breaks. I like Carlos' response. What do you mean, are you chopped liver, Andrea? What?
Yeah, she's here too. She's in the chat. We acknowledge you.
I said you first. Actually, I think I pointed you out first. Or maybe somebody else said. Anyway, sorry, Andrea. Don't take it personal. I've been having fun today overall. How about you?
I don't know. The day's just getting on with the day.
I got 10 days till the move. Pretty much got everything reserved. It's honestly, it's now down to little touch-ups. I might suck it up and just go out and try and do a couple things outside, even though it's raining and fucking, you know, I can deal with cold. I fucking love the cold, but God, I hate cold rain. I hate cold rain. I hate the wind.
Yeah. It's the kind of wind where you get when it blows, it feels like your ears are going to fall off. That type of wind chill.
Oh my God. Oh, no, it's not that bad to where my ears are going to fall. No, actually, I haven't had that in a long time. One of the biggest things that used to, I'll answer that in just a second, Andrea. One of the biggest things that used to be a problem for me was, yes, my ears would get cold, but the worst part was my thumb on my right hand would always go into like severe pain when it was really cold. And I don't know why. It would be just for some reason it was the only finger that would ever, or was the only extension that would do that would have that pain, and it wasn't fun. Although for some stupid reason I never got it looked at. Maybe because after I moved and I went to warmer climates and stuff, I think I forgot about it. To Andrea, I close on the 22nd. So that is, yeah, literally I'm supposed to close in 7 days. And then Packers are going to be here 23rd, 24th. I grabbed the U-Haul on the 25th because we're doing a split. We're going to have the movers move some things, and then we're going to move some things. So that Thursday, I'm going to get the U-Haul. I got to go to a weigh station, get it tested or get it weighed at empty, and then weigh it at full. And then we're probably going to drive out. Well, actually, we are going to drive out to 26 because that's when I got the reservation. One thing, thankfully, is La Quinta is pet friendly, which is a good thing because I have 5 pets I got to do. So it was like, okay, I was thinking about this while I was like, okay, we're going to stop here.
Hey, somebody in the back room. Who are you, Dr. Bird? Dr. Bird is waiting backstage, and I don't know who you are. You just sort of popped in here.
Oh, you seriously? You don't know who that is? It's either him or somebody trying to make an impression that they are him.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, all right. I can solve this real quick. Say your famous. Say if you are who I think you are. Say your phrase.
Yeah,
exactly.
What? They have to type
Bird
it
of Prey
backstage.
5. Come on. The Hello World wasn't a tip off.
Well, okay. Hello,
Hello
Doctor.
Hello
World.
world, it's Bird of Prey 5.
How did you not figure that out as soon as he put
But
Hello World in there?
NB Geek wanted to speak to a doctor, so.
Oh, nice, Dr. Bird. I like that.
It's Dr. Bird reporting for duty.
Oh.
Now, you're an old-fashioned country doctor,
I'm
right?
an old-fashioned country doctor. I heard your symptoms, not sweats. I'm sorry to tell you, you've got AIDS.
Everybody has AIDS. Didn't you know in this century, everybody has AIDS?
Oh, yeah. So anyway, I should drive. So I got the place reserved for the 26th of February. We're going to drive right around Knoxville. That's right around the halfway point. But, of course, we have pets. So we're going to stop when we have 2 children, and 2 vehicles and towing. So, yeah, it says it's 4.5 hours. It's going to take 6 to 7. I know this. I've done enough driving cross country, but this is the big challenge. It's been, I've never driven long distance with pets before. This is going to be a new challenge for me.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of gas.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Oh
yeah, especially with my truck towing the load. Yeah.
No, wrong type of gas.
Oh, well, they're going to be in the. Oh, well, the dogs are going to be in my truck. We have 2 kennels for them. I went up to our Aces hardware store and I got tie downs and cinchers because I'm going to make sure they are completely stable and in place before we drive. I don't want to see that thing shaking any more than just a slight breeze.
Are they going to be in a climate controlled?
No, unfortunately not.
You're going to be driving down the highway and the dog's going to be taking the full brunt of the wind?
No. It's not an open cage. It's one of those plastic ones with just the air holes and stuff. And no, I'm going to have them. No, I'm actually debating on putting a couple of. I've got space blankets. I'm thinking about putting a space blanket over the top of them. That way, it'll keep them. It'll keep the rain from possibly getting in. Probably help keep them warm in case when we get through the mountains, and things like that. I mean, they're dogs; they'll be able to handle it. But I'm more concerned about the drive with them. It's going to be a very long drive that they've never been on. Cats are going to have an issue too. I don't know about the guinea pig.
Good morning, RTL, not Nigel, live stream gaming parties. Good morning, brother. Commence talking. Gotta let my dog.
Oh, she's saying Berto Prey's got his New York accent going.
Who's that?
Oh, Andrea said that.
You hear a New York accent? Berto Prey with the accents why. Again.
I can't imagine why she'd hear a New York accent out of you.
I don't see anywhere where she said New York.
No, she just said accent. I'm assuming she meant New York.
No, when I started, I had my old country doctor accent.
Oh, that. Okay, that's what she meant. Okay, cool. Sorry, I missed the context. My bad.
Carlos says, Dear Bob, I have a headache and don't know what to do. It only happens when I'm on your YouTube channel. I think I have a chip in my head. It only happens when I hear Anti-Tracker talking Birdo Prey 5.
Oh, Parlor was back online.
Well, if
then-
it is, I'm not. If it is, I can't get to their website, so they must have changed the link.
Thank you, Mr. Lundell. Groovy Movies.
Maybe they're coming back. I don't know.
when I go there, it still says technical difficulties.
Yeah, I see that too. I'll worry about it later. I got too many other things to worry about than dealing with social media. That's what I got Twitter for, to fuck with people.
Mine seems so much better than Parlor ever was. I don't understand why anybody would, frankly, waste time with Parlor.
Well, like anything, it can start out a certain way, but they can always build on their platform. Yosef! Hey, what's it going like in the future?
Yes, greetings, future men. At your mother's place, she got her first chip today. Chip what?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I didn't know anything was going on with your mom.
Wait, what? Thomas Potts? Matthew said he did control plus F. Okay, what's that mean?
That's a hard refresh of the browser.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. No, it's not working for me. I still don't get past the technical difficulties screen. Let's try it in a browser I never used.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got one I can use for that. Now I think about it. One I never use.
No, still nothing.
Oh, so they are purposely trying to keep you from getting to it.
No, I'm sure they probably are just,
I'm just fucking with it.
Hey, Sci-Fi Nation.
have multiple servers and they all haven't switched over yet.
Well, God, I would hope you'd have multiple servers. You're going to run a chance service. We used to have We used to have multiple servers running various different chants in the Air Force, and one of them was still, oh my God, we were still using Merc.
Joseph says the vaccine. She got the first dose of the vaccine. He's joking about the chip.
I was wondering if that's what his joke was. Yeah, I've heard that one. In the vaccine, they're secretly installing a chip.
Yes, good morning, Sci-Fi Nation. Great to see you here.
Ciso Prey got her vaccination date sometime near the end of March.
Don't know if I'm going to get it. I don't know if I'm going to get it.
Is that for the COVID-19 thing with my pup?
Yeah.
History at R&R was pretty good. That was nice. Nice little short.
Yes. They're back. Back on the air.
Social media becomes a kind of waste of time. Place for trolls to annoy and harass at worst, especially that one guy.
I thought it was just a gossip place. Some of them are just gossip places, right?
Well, see, that's why I say I don't troll, I fish.
You fish.
Yeah. Go to a pond, somebody famous, just pick one. Look at it, make a reasonable comment that you know is going to piss people off, and see who bites.
Are you fishing with dynamite?
Oh, no. No dynamite.
That
Although
way
I've got to be honest, Nah, my normal goal is to get banned.
Oh.
Well, no, if I get banned by them or they block me, sorry, not get banned. I don't want to get banned from Twitter again. But it's funny when I get someone who bans me for something that is totally ridiculous. But it's always funny when they block me because then I'm like, oh, I take that as a badge of honor.
So you're currently at Geek 3.50, right?
Geek 3.5. Geek 1.0 went down for a little video content that I made that actually had over 60,000+ views before it got taken down. And I think it got to my account got taken down for that because I refused to apologize for what I did because I wasn't sorry. Second one, I don't remember why the second one was because I violated some German law. At least that was the email I got. And then my third account, 3.0, got shut down in 5 minutes. So I was like, okay. So I went to 3.5 because I was like, I can't go 4.0 yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have gone 3.01, but I was like, 3.5 because it took me several attempts to be able to get back in. I mean, they're sneaky, but I'm just a little bit sneakier that time.
Ah. So, hey, Bert, how's the bed working out? Is it got all its hiccups working better now?
It's working. It's got a little bit of a banging noise when it goes down. I'm going to tell, because I got to call the guy when the piece comes in for the head. So I'll tell him when he calls, or I call him about the sound. Because you see, he only replaced 3 of the 4 valves because he only had 3 valves on him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that popping noise is coming from the 4th valve or what, but if it is, or if he thinks there's an issue, he can always bring more valves when he comes to replace the head pillow or head bladder part of the bed. But it's working, so I'm very happy.
And we have Madam Geek back. She is going to finish what she was working on. She has got a full belly, plenty of coffee.
No, there's still be a soup. There's still gonna be soup. Just the soup is later. It's in the early morning.
No, I got you, honey.
And Andrea, you thought they were like 7 or 9 valves? What?
She's talking about the bed.
Good morning, Cinnabon Bunny.
Well, there's 12 valves in the entire bed. 4 valves in the things I complained about not working, of which he was able to replace 3. So I don't know. He only had 3 on him. So like I said, I don't know if the 4th one actually needs replacing, if the knocking noise is because of the unreplaced one. But it did get louder since he left, so I will just let him know that it got significantly louder. This way, if he feels like it needs to be replaced, he can replace it, and if not, well, we can live with the banging noise a bit. It doesn't seem to actually affect the performance of the bed. Knock wood.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're looking at more of an annoyance than a hindrance.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Honestly,
No, he's talking about his bed.
Yeah. I mean, compared to what it was last week, it's not even really fit to call it an annoyance.
Wait. There's a ghost. Is there a ghost inside? What? Thomas Potts thinks there's a ghost inside your bed, Bird. And hello, Michael T. of High Desert Comics.
Hey, Bird, check the private chat. I just sent a question to you.
Uncle Nation, aka PJ, now has 5,000 subs. Thank you, Elihu.
Oh, I can talk about that, NB Geek. I don't care. Most people know.
Okay,
I've
but
done,
it's not something I felt. I felt I wanted to ask that way before, just in case.
The short answer is, I mean, why am I in a hospital bed? The short answer is, in 2009, I was walking and working and doing everything normal people do. I had some really severe pain, first kind of in my back, then my abdomen, and being I had a history of both severe back pain and kidney stones, I first assumed it was one of those. But after like a week, and going to other doctors and saying, okay, it's not kidney stones. The muscle relaxers that usually help the back weren't helping. My general physician said you should go to the emergency room and get tested for appendicitis, because I did have high triglycerides, and apparently appendicitis is a possibility from chronically high triglycerides, which I didn't know. Went to the hospital, like, yep, it's appendicitis. I got admitted. It was really, really, really painful. And they said, I'm sorry, not appendicitis, pancreatitis. Pancreatitis. It was pancreatitis, which is something you can get from high triglycerides. So the first day in, they were like, okay, well, the second day, the first, I slept there one night. The second day, they're like, yeah, this is going to be a very painful condition. We can put you to sleep for a few days, and most of the pain will be over when you wake up. So I said, yeah, do that. That sounded really good. And then I ended up going to sleep and not waking up for months.
Okay, now I knew about the coma you were in, but I didn't know about the prior to it.
Right. So that was basically all hell broke loose after they put me under. And oh my God. Yeah, it was
terrible.
And after a few months, I woke up and I couldn't speak because I had tubes going down my throat. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. I had stage 3, stage 4 bed sores.
Oh God.
And but they were, even after a year in the hospital, well, 11 months in the hospital and 2 months, or 10 months in the hospital and 2 months at a rehab center, I ended up coming home to the bed that the same bed that I'm on now, which is in my living room, and I've been living off of it. But when I left the hospital, the doctors were saying, "Oh, you'll be walking within a year. You'll be walking in a year. You'll walk back here and say hello to us." So we all thought this was temporary, including myself. So we made a lot of decisions based on this being a temporary condition. A year came and went, and I was literally not much better off than the day I left the hospital, except for some of the bed sores has healed, but not all of them. So then the doctor said, well, maybe one more year, but that's it, one more year. And again, we made decisions based on that, and no, nothing. Went to see a specialist, and he's like, yeah, there's a chance you could walk again, and some people do, usually not 100% recovery, but walk with a cane or something is certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but it takes a long, long time. for your myelin sheath to recover. And look, he did the nerve test. He's like, where you are now, you're nowhere near walking. Because we were doing a pretty aggressive physical therapy at home 5 days a week. He's like, to be honest, you just need maintenance. You're nowhere near being able to walk. You just need maintenance physical therapy until you can move your ankles or your toes. And so we've just been waiting for a point I move my ankles or my toes. I did get some movement back over the years. I got to the point at one point I could sit myself up on the side of my bed and lay back down under my own strength. I don't know if I could still do it now because it's been a while without physical therapy, but that really didn't do much to help my situation other than make it look, something interesting to do. Since that, there really hasn't been any new movements, and that was many, many years ago at this point. So once the virus settles down a little, I get vaccinated, we'll return to doing some physical therapy in the house, and hopefully one day get to the point where I could stand at least. That would make life so much easier to just be able to stand, to transfer to a wheelchair or something. Because now to transfer to a wheelchair, Mom has to literally put a sling under me and be lifted by a Hoyer lift to be put into a chair. Pain in the ass. If I could just get off the side of the bed, stand, even if I needed crutches or a walker to hold myself up, and then we could just move a chair behind me, that would be incredible.
Good morning, Wesley Crusher. Good morning.
Andrea, actually, I'm not at the top of the list. I'm in New York. I'm like the third group, but it did just start. What's today? Tuesday? Yesterday.
Tuesday,
Yesterday. Oh, today's Monday. Today's the first day I'm eligible to receive the vaccine. But there's nobody bringing them to houses, and to get an appointment, I'm looking at least a month out. Like my sister just got her appointment yesterday, and she's got it for the end of March. But the problem is, I literally couldn't get anywhere. At the moment, with the snow and the ice, I couldn't get to a doctor's office or a store or like a CVS that's giving them out without an ambulance, which isn't an option. If the snow melted, then yeah, I could get to something a few, 10 blocks away. I could get to a big CVS or a big Walgreens and get a shot, but God knows what the weather's going to be like. That said, I'll probably try to get an appointment. But then the other thing is that the mayor said that they're going to be using the Johnson & Johnson shot for homebound people, which makes it sound like they're going to have a homebound program where maybe they'll just bring the shot to me. But they don't have any more details on that yet. But there'll probably be more details on that before I would be able to get the other shot anyway.
Now, does anybody, and I haven't kept up with COVID, I'll be the first one to admit, but for say people like you, Bert, and stuff like that, has there been any talk of, we have some here where people get tested at different little tent areas and stuff, but do they have anything for say, in big cities like yours? Have they even suggested, mobiles like they do with blood banks and stuff? Or they do with the flu shots?
There were, for the first day, they set up a mobile testing at a nearby CVS. They set up the tent in the parking lot. You thought it looked like it was going to be there for a while.
Shut up, Wesley.
It didn't even last. It lasted one day. It was completely gone by the next day. And
Because
they
they
have
ran
not
out.
been back. No, I don't think they ran out. I think they just didn't want to test this neighborhood for whatever reason. Well, for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure I know the reason. And it's because this neighborhood tended probably not to vote for our current mayor. And so there are no vaccine or testing sites in this neighborhood. You've got a distance to go to get a state or city run testing site. I've been tested, but on a self-pay or at the hospital. When I went to the hospital, I was tested there. I did self-pay for one test, but that was ridiculously expensive to do more than as absolutely needed. As for vaccine sites, apparently there was a so-called pop-up site at a nearby church of community center, but it was a specific nationalities community center, of which I am not the nationality, so I had no absolute knowledge that it was happening until it was already over and all the spots were full.
Oh, that's messed up, man. It shouldn't matter what your nationality or ethnicity is. A shot's a
It
shot.
shouldn't, but it does.
This is New York we're talking about here.
Yeah, but didn't a
I'm sorry,
doctor in
George. I'm
Texas
sorry,
get
George.
arrested for? I'm pretty sure a doctor in Texas got arrested for giving it out to too many of a specific. Even though it was a minority group, it was too many of one specific minority group.
Actually, the doctor got arrested for not making appointments. He just gave it to people who were there, who didn't have appointments. The medicine was expiring. He's like, okay, so you can make appointments. People are here. Let's vaccinate them right now before this mess goes.
Well, that's what he was told to do. Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to make appointments, but he didn't do that, so I got fired.
Well,
for that.
because they couldn't make appointments because it expired in 7 hours, 6 hours.
People were there. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the side of the doctor. People are there.
Yeah.
Let's vaccinate.
Yes, but the people who got the vaccinations all had, Indian names, and that's how they found out. They said why there's so many Indian names
Because they were
on
there.
this list.
They were there. That's why. They happened to be there. He didn't just call them all up and say, hey, come over here, we'll get some vaccination.
Well, I heard he did call them, but I don't know. I heard he did call them, but he called people he knew who happened to be other Indian, Indian from India, not
Yeah, I know.
Native American.
You will say Native American if you know what
Right.
you mean.
Which I don't have a problem with either. Once I read the story, it's like, oh shit, it was going to expire.
Yeah.
And like they literally told him that he should have thrown out the doses.
No, that's bullshit. No.
Yeah.
Vaccine people.
Well, that's
vaccine
HR.
people.
That was the HR response.
Yeah.
He should have thrown out the doses. So as soon as I read that, I was like, yeah, no, this guy should be free.
Yeah.
Not only did he get fired, he got arrested, which was total bullshit.
I don't care who he gave it to. If it's going to expire and there's people to be vaccinated, vaccinate them. Well, if the people wanted to pay him money to vaccinate, that I have a problem with. But
Thomas Potts said, I'm sure Wesley didn't steal all the vaccines.
shut up, Wesley.
Wesley, if you get the vaccines at your place, you should send a few this way. Pack it in ice.
Well, SF just canceled their mass vaccination because of the lack of vaccines.
My streaming schedule is to stream Bed Life at or about 5 p.m., maybe quarter to 5 p.m. Eastern.
Same Bird of Prey 5 channel, same Bird of Prey 5 time.
Bop, 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 bop,
Yes.
bop.
Wesley doesn't want a vaccine. I can have his.
That's very nice of you, man.
You're trying to, and Yosef's searching for a list of backups. Get up here, Yosef, if you have time.
Hashtag more
It's your
cats for
future
Yosef.
man. Yeah.
He's at his mother's. He can't. His mother's not going to understand why he wants to go on the internet and not.
Yeah, I'm in the very, very, very last tier to get vaccinated.
Oh, Wes, I'm so sorry. I just saw your question, but I guess you found the stream. Wesley was asking me offline, like, what's the link to Jedi Bill's stream?
Oh. Well,
He was having a hard time finding it.
we're glad you find it. Yeah, it was. This was a spur of the moment blend.
Hail, Karoga, Carlo.
Snow on Karoga. More snow.
Yeah, who shovels all that snow for you, Bird? Yep, somebody.
A guy we pay.
Is
Sometimes, if it's a little bit of snow.
Does he wear a pink bunny suit? And did he steal a Grogu from a child?
No, it's not Deej.
No, Deej won't come here and shovel. He doesn't. It's too far for him.
I love shoveling snow. It's a good workout.
He'd rather shovel his girlfriend's snow.
Yeah.
Shoveling snow is a good workout.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Cinnabon
Captain
Bunny.
Trek.
Oh, and you're leaving. Take
Yeah.
care, Cinnabon Bunny.
Have a good day, Cinnabon Bunny. And good morning, Captain Trek.
That ought to be funny.
The brew ended early, huh?
Yeah, and then it restarted, and then it ended again.
Uh-oh. What? Issues? Internet
Captain
interweb
Track said,
issues?
I think he was in a little bit of pain.
Oh.
A little bit. I don't mean to be a little bit, but he was having some issues. Oh, here he is. Captain Track can
Yeah.
answer.
So, other than it being a Monday, what you guys got planned for today? Anybody doing their own streams?
Mine's on Thursday.
Yeah. So, how's that landing? What time is that projected landing?
11:17 a.m.
Tomorrow?
No,
Pacific.
Thursday.
Is that Pacific time?
Yes.
Okay.
We started my show at 10 a.m. talking about Mars and going into the landing.
How long's never mind. My next question wasn't important.
What are the odds on it actually landing? 50-50?
50-50 basically. It's always 50-50 for Mars landing. But they're projecting a 95% chances of a successful landing.
95% of the time, 50% of the time, it works 95% of the time.
Yeah. It takes about 7 minutes for the probe to actually land.
Through the atmosphere and stuff?
Yeah.
What's a signal delay?
About 17 minutes.
For video? Okay, gotcha.
And sound. And transmission.
Yeah, gotta love UDP. Hey, at least it's UDP. Audio, video, man, you cannot go wrong with UDP.
Yeah, they're using the skyhook method again.
What's the skyhook method? I'm sorry.
Hang on, let me show you.
Yeah, sure. I'll be back in just a second. While you're doing that, I gotta
do
load
this.
stuff.
Do this real fast. Basically, the thing comes down. Here's the Perseverance. Here's the thing. It comes down. Little hooks drops it down, and rockets propel it to slow it down. Then it just bursts off the parachute, and it slowly goes down.
Nice.
It's better than a bouncy ball. There's no control on that.
They don't do that anymore, huh?
No.
Wasn't that for the rovers?
Yeah, that was for Spirit and Opportunity. They don't do that anymore because Spirit went way off course.
Well, unfortunately, it's not like we have a lot of experience landing on other planets.
Yeah. Russia has better experience. They were the first to Mars. They were first to Moon. They were the first to Venus. They were the first to Mars. They had better experience than America does. They were the first out of space.
Bacon abuse.
Sounds like commie talk to me.
Wouldn't that be Turkestan talk?
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan never landed on Venus.
Just Uranus. Bad joke.
Yeah.
Huh.
17 minutes of radio does not charge the position of the planet. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. 7 minutes of terror.
It said, does it change
that
with
phrase,
position
yeah.
of the planet?
Okay.
And of course it changes.
7 minutes of terror. I forgot that phrase.
It's got to be more of a difference between 17 and 22 minutes. There's times when Mars and Earth are on the same side of the sun.
I know.
And it would be just a couple minutes. And when they're on the opposite side, well, when the sun's in between them, they can't really talk at all for a short time.
The way that Mars' orbit is, the longest transmission would cost about 22 minutes. 17 at its closest. I'm surprised they used it. Yeah, it was experimental. You can go on YouTube and watch all the clips of the test bounces and how that thing kept on ripping apart.
How have you come a long way since Mars Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Pathfinder was what, 95?
Yeah.
Is that,
I think it was 95. Carlo, that was the whole point of the ISS, was for nations to share technology and space together, but it still has not happened.
welcome, Wesley.
Greetings, birds, turds, and nerds. Hey, Jedi.
Nerds and nerds.
Yes.
Who let me up here?
That
Hey,
would be
what are
me.
you doing still in the doctor thing from Professor Brainy Specs?
What?
It's not the same doctor, but that's not the point.
Hey, this is my actual picture.
Hey, Wesley. Wesley.
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor.
Okay, Elihu, there's something, or whoever told me that it's 17 minutes is the shortest. No, that can't be true. Okay, because when Earth and Mars are on the same side of the sun, the distance to Mars is a hell of a lot less than the distance to the sun. It only takes 8.5 minutes for light from the sun to reach Earth. So we're looking at like maybe 4 minutes on a best case scenario between Earth and Mars.
What about a round trip, though? Round trip information.
Yeah.
Then 8. I mean, it's certainly not. It's certainly not 17. Mars at its closest approach is closer than the sun. Has to be.
Someone should look this
Mars
up.
is 34 million miles at its closest approach. Okay, the sun is like 93 million miles. So half the distance. So round trip would be basically 8.5 minutes round trip time.
Hey, Jeff, you don't intervene with the dog. I'm done dealing with that.
Yeah, think about something else. Yeah, about 4 to 6 minutes. Closest approach is 182 seconds. That's the speed of light. Yeah, thanks, bro. Sorry, I also got something else, man. I've been awake since 6:30.
Why'd you get up so early, man?
So I missed a part of this. What are we sending? Another like robotic probe to Mars?
Yes, with a little helicopter called Intrepid.
Ah. Is
Do
it like
you-
a quadcopter drone? Or...
It's kind of like a drone.
Yeah, Elijah, if you want to show that video,
Oh.
you can.
Okay, one second. Let me get to it. My bookmarks so fast.
See, if it was up to me, what I would want to send to Mars is a backup return ship, a ship that can handle a crew of, whatever amount, 4 or 5, whatever. It's got enough fuel and water and power to come back from Mars. So then when we finally do send a manned crew, they'll already have a backup ship there.
That's the whole purpose of going to Mars, is getting stuff there, so it's already there for us.
But we just keep sending robots. we need to send Bird of Prey 5. Oh, that is a weird design.
Yeah, it's designed to fly in Mars' light atmosphere and the winds.
All solar powered.
Yep.
So what if it's cloudy? How is it going to be charged to fly?
Oh, don't pull that, man. Don't do that again. Come on, I'm trying to explain that. The batteries pull the energetic charge. Okay, come on. Solar power, yeah. Solar panels don't work at night because it's already holding the charge from the energy that collected during the day.
Hello, not Ryan
When it blows
Johnson.
across the surface of the planet, it clears the panels. So there's a little natural cleaning there. Well, it doesn't work all the time, but still. Here is the.
I don't know. Looks a little like a sexy drone to me.
Let me go to the 3D model for you. This is the 3D model. Well, you can still see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me do it this way. There we go. That's better. This is the helicopter. Here's the
Mhm.
solar panels.
Okay, the solar panel on that one looks larger than the little video.
Here's the two little cameras. One's an infrared, one's a regular.
Uh-huh.
That is all happening on Thursday.
Again, though, it feels like we're just sending more robots to Mars instead of taking steps to get a manned mission to Mars.
I know, that's what Elon Musk was trying to do.
Well, it takes
I
a
mean-
lot of money, and
I mean, unless this helps them find a good landing spot.
what's it take? 3 months to get there to Mars?
At the closest approach, yeah.
Like, if I was in charge of this, I would design a ship that is intended for a crew, but it's AI controlled, and send it out there and get it in a stable orbit, so it would be a backup ship, just
Nice.
sitting there waiting. And then when we finally do send a manned crew, they would have that backup ship as a kind of a safeguard.
Yeah, that's what Elon's doing with that self-landing rocket, the one that exploded twice on the platform. I've got the initials for it. That's the whole purpose of it. That's one of the main purposes of it. He's trying to get mission control and trying to mission support. So it's totally astronaut control.
So Joseph says he volunteers for a manned mission to Mars with Bird. And you
There's
can
currently no way to survive on Mars unless we live underground. The magnetic fluctuations, the radiation.
And is Cinnabon the chief pilot?
Yeah.
Yes, please. No crashes.
Cinnabon's the pilot. Bird of Prey's the engineer. Joseph is communications officer. Because he speaks, multiple languages.
And he knows how to talk to cats.
Yeah. He also speaks cat, English, German, all those other languages.
Nobody wants to nuke Mars. Come on.
There'd be no point.
No.
I mean, unless you just like explosions.
No, the best way to release that water on Mars is the greenhouse effect. That's the best way. Turn it into a Venus. I mean, Venus is a greenhouse effect gone wild.
Who's moving us around?
That'd be me.
That'd be Bell.
Just as long as Bird of Prey is not the one controlling the rover.
Wait, it doesn't fly. Wait, the helicopter does. Never mind.
Doesn't matter. I have a feeling, to me, I think Bird of Prey is a little like Launchpad McQuack. I think if there is a vehicle, he'll crash it. Oh, shit. I couldn't believe this. I actually just got a challenge from someone. They wanted to go, I went to law school. What part of constitutional responsibility in this context would you like to debate? Be specific. I'm like, oh, I love a challenge. I'm like, okay. So I popped it in there. I'm like, all right, let's go. I think I might got me a good one.
Good
Hell, I
morning,
might
Michael
actually,
T.
Hello.
hey, I might actually lose.
Carlo, I unfortunately have to agree with you. Elon is our best hope.
Oh, he's going to take over Mars. He's going to claim in the name of Elon Musk and call it
Yeah.
Muskland.
Okay,
I
I,
want to
kind of respect the man, but I hate him. I will stop hating him once he starts painting the Starlink satellites black. Then I will stop hating him. It's the only thing I hate about him.
You're worried about a paint job.
Yes, the Starlinks are silver. They interfere with NEO observations. They interfere with astrophotography.
I want to address
How
the
much you're
nuclear
willing to
weapons
pay
on
him to paint them black?
Well, here's the thing. Do you have an actual material that you can have that's black and it will still show up black when it leaves the atmosphere and re-enters?
Yes.
Okay.
You ever seen the shuttle? The tail is black. There's black paint.
I thought it was black panels.
Aren't those black tiles?
Yeah, the ceramic
Yeah, I thought
tiles.
they were black tiles. I thought they were
How
like.
do you think it
paint
gets black?
or
It's
something.
called paint.
Well, no, it's not always
Charcoal.
called paint.
They color it
My
black.
bricks are red. My bricks are red. Nobody painted them.
Can't explain it. It was God, right?
Oh, I thought this one was funny.
Wait. Why does God need a starship?
Oh, God.
No. What
Oh, shit.
does God need with a sharp cap? Jim, what are you doing? I mean, you don't ask the old man for his ID. I saw one that was funny. Somebody was talking on Twitter, and they were like, the liberals doing their whole thing with guns, and somebody pointed, sorry, all my guns accidentally got lost in that boating accident off the Atlantic. I don't know what happened to them all. I decided to respond. I was like, I don't know, officer. I just woke up one day and all my weapons became Nerf guns.
I don't get it.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
that's okay.
That's okay. Not made for you to get.
Okay.
I don't explain jokes. If I have to explain the joke, it's not going to be funny, even if
I
I
don't
don't
explain
explain it.
jokes either. I know. That's why I said I don't get it. I don't explain jokes, so don't bother, please.
No, I don't either. I don't.
I hate it when they do that. I hate it when people explain a joke. I'm like, then you just spoil the joke by explaining it. Come on.
If I had to
Yeah.
explain jokes, then I'd have to explain my kids.
Okay, kids, yeah, that's a different story.
That would be. Let's see. How do I go? Well, we thought about names. We came up with nicknames. Oops 1, oops 2, oops 3. Nah, I love my kids. You know that.
The best
I don't
thing
Actually,
on-
I'm trying to figure out. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out where I want to get my grandson's name tattooed on me.
On your
No, I'm
dick.
not getting it on my ass, honey.
Wow.
Hey, I am so glad I have no kids that I know of.
The tattoos aren't an obligation, Elihu. He's making that choice.
I only have one tattoo.
I have about 16.
I have one, but it goes from my wrist to my shoulder. So
That's called a sleeve.
I know I applied them.
No, but you can't say you have one and then say it goes there because that's called a sleeve, and a sleeve is a much different concept.
It's still
I've
just
seen
one.
It's one complete piece.
Yes, but it's still one tattoo.
That's true. I know, but I still like the term sleeve better.
I was an idiot. I did all the line work in one freaking day.
Oh, shit.
8.5 hours. I was a zombie by the end of that. All my endorphins had been tapped out. I was drooling in the chair. It was amazing.
My longest was 6 hours, and I was so exhausted afterwards. I mean, honestly, after we got the outline done, I was debating on we got the outline and the shading done, and I was honestly debating. I asked him, I said, how long is it going to take for the color? He goes, probably another hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm like, fuck it. I might as well keep going. But I was just so exhausted afterwards. When Madame Geek went and got the morning glories on her back, how long was that, honey? 4.5 hours? Yeah, she was there for a long time. She came home. She got into bed. She was freezing and shivering. She's like, oh, my God, I'm so cold.
Eastland Burkholder upper arms do not get saggy as some other areas can get saggy. Have you never met a grandma?
You know the old joke, right? Two ladies were talking about trying to kill themselves. One lady said, yeah, 3 inches below your left breast. She comes back next day limping. Said it didn't work. An old joke.
I get it, but Christ, is it dumb? But that's the kind of humor I'm going for right now.
Hey, I purposely insert dumb jokes on my show, okay?
I haven't slept all night, so this is right up my alley.
Nah, I got my kids' names on my right hand, and then on my left hand, I've got their birth dates, the time they were born, and the state they were born in, because all my kids were born in different states.
Confusion, denial.
All right, Bill and guys, I'm gonna hop down, but you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys around.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
See you, Wesley.
Wesley.
Oh, Wesley. I thought it was Michael talking for a second.
Take
Shut up,
care,
Wes.
Wes.
Yeah, I just popped in for 5 minutes to insult NB, and then I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Well, there's areas I will not put tattoos on. First, I will not put them on my stomach because I'm a fat fuck right now. Second of all, I won't put them on my chest because my chest is too fucking hairy.
Oh, so you're going to tattoo your dick?
Just the head of it.
Hey. Well, oh, yeah.
He didn't say it, so.
No, I'm actually thinking about getting it done I'm thinking about it getting done on either the left or the right side of my back, right where the back area is, right before it hits the sides.
Why?
Because I have 3 other tattoos on my back. And unlike Mike, I don't have sleeves. I have my tattoos actually spaced out in various different places. Well, let me see here.
No, we don't need this,
I guess I got plenty of room.
Oh, you got plenty of space, yeah.
Oh,
That's a
I
lot
got
of
plenty of
canvas.
space. I got plenty of space here, and I got plenty of space over here and stuff. It's just quite. Oh, maybe. No, I don't want to put it next to the kids because there's all my kids, and I don't have enough room to put it next to the one who's going to be the mom. So
Put it behind your kneecap.
What's that?
Put it behind your kneecap.
No, I don't want to put anything behind my kneecap.
Just
I've
get
already
a
got
tramp
2.
stamp.
I've already got 2 tattoos scheduled for.
Hello, not Ryan Johnson.
Hello,
I've
out
already got 2
there
tattoos
in
that
YouTube
I'm planning
land.
for my calves. Now maybe the back of the calf. Here, the back of the calf I could do.
I got like 7 tattoos scattered.
Yeah, mine are scattered too.
If
I
I
got
had
3
my
on my
plan,
back, 1 on each calf. arms, and wrists mostly.
Yeah, if I had my way about it, I'd have both sleeves and a full back piece done, but that's a budget thing.
It's also a time thing.
Yeah, for me, it's more of a over my life. It's been okay. I got the money, but I don't have the time. Then it's like, oh, I got the time and I don't have the money, and now I'm like, I ain't getting anything done right now.
Yeah, I
thought getting tattoos was just something you do in your 20s.
Oh heck no.
No, actually, oh hell no. I got no, Jedi Bill. No, Bill, I never got a tattoo. Bill, I only got one thing done in my 20s for tattoos. When I was 18, I got my first tattoo, which is this one here.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first one. And then this was my second one. Actually, this was worked on several times. And then I got my Marine Corps tattoo, and then I got a wolf howling at a moon on my back, and those are my 4 tattoos. And I got those when I was 18, 19. I went and had a little bit work done in my 20s just on the dragon to get the eyes and the nose colored in. And then I didn't get anything else done until I was in my mid to late 30s.
So, dragon, a wolf, and a tiger. We all had our hot topic days, I guess.
Yosef, you know,
hey, I had that tiger tattoo. Hey, I had that tiger tattoo. I pulled it out of a tattoo magazine.
Yosef says he's only got 0 tattoos. Well, Yosef, come to America, spend the night with your American friends, and that could be arranged, and then you'll have your first tattoo. We'll make sure it happens.
In a wide variety of towns, there are very late night tattoo studios open.
Yosef loves cats so much he's going to start having cat tattoos.
Vegas and LA and Reno.
Yeah, I didn't. I had 4 tattoos by the time I was 19. And then I didn't get any more done until I was in my mid 30s. And then I just got the bug again and got like 12 more done during that time frame.
Fucking Revan.
I do not have a tattoo of an elephant. Hey, actually, I would get a tattoo of an elephant because it would actually represent something to do with my grandmother. Because we used to...
Probably not where he's talking about it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't read all of that. I got to the elephant, and let's be honest, this is Revan we're talking about. You don't have to read everything he says. No, but actually, my grandmother and I collected statue figures of elephants when we would go on vacations places. It started when I was about 7 years old in, I can't remember if it was in DC or if it was in Disney World, but it started in one of those 2 places. And it was just a collection that grew over time. And then unfortunately she passed, and they didn't bother asking me for the damn things. And I was finally able to get a small portion of it. I think I got about a quarter of what we originally had back. But you know what? I'm just happy to have some of it. But no, I could do an elephant. I could do some kind of elephant tattoo.
The tattooist should be sober, but the tattoo might not. I would actually recommend against that, as alcohol is a blood thinner and it takes a longer time to heal.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, if you first off, you go to a professional tattoo artist.
Don't tell me no. I'm a professional tattoo artist.
No, not you. I meant that. I was like, oh no, not that. I was saying that in general. Yeah, I mean, most tattoo artists, in fact, any respectable tattoo artist who wants to keep his license won't freaking tattoo someone who's inebriated.
Exactly.
That's what I was. Sorry, that's where I was going with it, because I know they sometimes show that on TV where people get drunk and get tattoos. I'm like, I've seen people walk in drunk wanting a tattoo. They get told to go home, sober up, come back later.
And definitely nobody under 18. Not even with parental consent.
Actually, some states I know, actually my home state went from 18 to 21.
I know Oklahoma, you actually have to have a doctorate to apply tattoos.
Doctorate?
Yep.
How's that even possible? Tattooing is a trade.
Tattooing is a trade, but it's also a minor surgical procedure.
That
You
is
are
true.
literally,
Your
you-
skin.
yeah, you're applying a layer of ink between the subcutaneous layers of skin at that point.
Just like you have to have a bottom of
But
I like that. Yeah.
If you're certified
Good work.
for promise, give a shot. Nobody can just give a shot to be certified.
hmm
I actually been in a few tattoo parlors where I've seen people be like, "Yeah, I'll take that. Do you want to look at our photos?" Oh no, I don't care who tattoos me. I'm thinking, oh my God. God, I hope this doesn't turn out bad for you. Because I've never gotten tattooed by anyone I didn't check their books.
hmm
Just,
Yeah,
don't get a wrong Chinese word tattooed on your body like soup.
Well, that's why I've only got Awabash tattooed on me. Because I knew how to translate it before I took it up there.
Never forget, good work ain't cheap and cheap work ain't good. The slogan in our studio was, we got 3 things you can pick from. Good, fast, cheap. Pick 2.
And a proper tattoo artist will not give you a tattoo if you're drunk because alcohol is a blood thinner.
Yes. Doesn't it also run a risk of causing more of a chance of infection, Mike?
Only because it takes longer to heal. That's just a time factor at that
Yeah.
stage.
Oh, that's a different story. But coming in drunk, no. You're gonna look. They're gonna send you away until you come back.
Now, I did have one tattoo that did develop into Mercer, but I don't think it was the artist's fault. I think because I'd gotten tattoos done there before by him, and it had never been a problem. So I think it was
done
just
that
maybe.
one, Revan.
And our friends are getting tattoo of a.
The girl genuinely had an orgasm from the needle. I've done that one.
God.
That happens.
Look, I don't judge people in their tattoos, but I've got to be on. Well, actually, I do sometimes. Some people have some really, really great tattoos, and some of them you're like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, have you looked at Tattoo Nightmares? I think you need to call them.
Yeah, I've seen those weird faces people have tattooed on their bodies. Yeah.
I remember the lady that got Willie Nelson's face tattooed down there, and her bush was the beard.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'd never do that to a customer, but I thought that was hilarious.
I'm sorry, I'm not going down on her. I don't want to make out with Willie.
I don't see how that would be attractive.
Making out with Willie Nelson? No, no.
The lights would always be off. I'm telling you that much.
Yeah. No, it would still cause you to go like this because you'd be like, it's still Willie Nelson's face here.
Yeah.
And God help it if it came on the radio.
No.
Holy shit!
On the road again.
Sorry.
You're always on my mind.
Wow.
You're always on my mind.
What about Just Breathe?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, people are kind of,
Take
what
like
the
that
heck
Steve
did I
from
just
Willie,
walk
take
into
like-
in this stream? I don't
Hey,
know.
Ryan Johnson, how's it going?
Yay!
Why, Mr. Nelson going down.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't put that in my head. Don't. No.
I'll be back.
Hey, honey, you want to make out with Willie?
No, that's what I want you to do.
Hell.
Hey, it's like, hey, honey, want me to hang out with Willie Nelson? No, actually, I prefer you hang out with my Willie. I'll hang out with your I'll hang out with, at the Y.
I'm sorry, folks.
What the hell just happened, Bill?
Yes, Jedi Bill needs to apologize for this stream and the people he lets on it. What the fuck?
I'm talking about making out with Willie Nelson.
Yeah, you'll never smoke weed with Willie again, right?
No. Hey, speaking of Willie Nelson, Core Nemec told a funny story about when he was doing a commercial when Willie was doing his alcohol. He said first couple of takes was weak tea, and Willie was so upset. He's like, "Give me the real shit. Give me the real shit." And they were actually drinking alcohol in the commercial. They got drunk.
Mike T. Eastland Burkholder has a question for you.
I'm seeing that. I'm reading the previous comment now. The ribbon with, let's see, people say it's bad or wrong. That's just people who are against tattoos in general for the first part, I'd say. Let's see, ribbon from my
what was
toe
the
wrapping
ribbon
around
about?
If you're Jewish, you are totally against tattoos because your body's a temple. And you're not supposed to be admitted to heaven if you get a tattoo.
Yeah, there is that, but I like to hang up tapestries. I don't want a ribbon for my toe wrapping up around the body to the opposite finger. I want sci-fi's characters to have electronics-like things in the tattoos.
I had to
So
hide
kind of
my-
like a ribbon of circuitry pattern that runs up your body, kind of cyberpunkish. Is that what you're talking about? I think that's a cool idea.
They do
That
have
was-
art
that
tattoos.
was- That's one of the ones I wanted to get.
All right, Revan, what do you want to show? This I gotta see. Oh no, I've seen tattoo horrors before.
Honestly, though, if you go Eastland, when you go to it, if you go to a tattoo artist, number one, go to a studio, talk to the
absolutely.
person, sit down with them. They'll even help you like with the planning out of the wrapping around.
Yeah.
Because tattoo artists are mostly trained to, they know how to follow there's flow lines on the human body, and they can make it look good instead of something that's kind of interrupting that flow.
Yeah, you should really check out who you're going to get the tattoo from.
Like, for example, mine here, I know it's hard to see, but if you look at it, she was able to take, even though I've got, you got all these curves here, she was able to line it up on the first try.
Well, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Hang on, I'm going to get closer.
Okay.
My Snoopy, the white faded after a few years. This was totally white. It faded after a few years.
That's because white is not a good tattoo color.
No,
White's a terrible tattoo color. Yeah.
Get this. This is a joint. The red totally faded a couple days after I got it. There's no red here anymore. It faded a couple days after I got it. I got this on my 18th birthday.
Not all inks are manufactured by the same company,
Ah.
so I hate to bring that one up, but yeah, it
Snoopy, by
depends
the
on
way.
the quality of the stuff they have.
This is a better Snoopy.
Okay.
So speaking of which, Eli, I heard you watching the new Snoopy show that's coming out.
I'm on episode 4.
How is it?
So far, it's good.
Look at
Oh,
that.
nice, dude.
You know what? The hat just makes it work even better.
I
Yeah.
can't show that on this show, Revan. I'm not. Yeah,
please
it's clean, but
videos, pictures. That's Paradise stuff, dude.
that
I'm not
is-
pulling my sleeve up that far, but
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Ugh,
Yay, it stopped raining.
I don't think it. Dude, I saw today, Eastland Burkholder, there's a new Snoopy show. Actually, I saw this freaked me out earlier today. I saw Peacock has, I guess, sequelized Punky Brewster.
I heard about that.
yes, Celia
What?
Moon Fry is coming back as a grown-up Punky Brewster. Yes,
I heard about that.
Oh,
I saw the trailer.
I didn't even know there was a trailer. Damn,
I
I know she grew up smoking hot.
I heard
Oh,
HBO
Oh,
Max.
she's hot. Don't get me wrong. Oh, she's hot. Don't get me wrong.
I heard HBO Max was supposed to be doing like a Velma cartoon.
I heard about that, like the origins of Velma from the Scooby Gang. Yeah,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was like
because everybody really wants
what
to
was
know
that?
Velma's origin.
Yes.
was it Mindy Kaling is supposed to be playing the supposed to be
Oh,
doing the
that
voice.
works. Hell yeah. Mindy is yeah. The Snoopy show is on TV, by the way. There's 6 episodes. Like 2 more left.
there you go. There's your reaction, Revan.
Revan, oh, Revan, oh. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go vomit now.
Is it the anime girl?
Uh,
Because that's the one that always gets to me.
is it anime? No, it's just a tattoo, strategically placed in what it's of. That's all I'll say. That's all I will disclose.
Yeah, there's another one of those that I've seen where it's like an anime girl is on this woman's body in just the right spot. Problem is, this anime girl is like 5 or 6 years old.
Ugh.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, you are never getting a date. Because it's like a big enough tattoo, the head has to peek over the pant line.
I'll just say this. It's a tattoo of a baby.
Yeah, no.
Strategically placed.
Okay, please do not show anything like that.
Yeah, but no.
My internet went down for a bit. What did I miss? Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Uh-oh. Mr. CCE is very dry.
Wait. Why does he have no alcohol in his system right now?
I don't know. He had a bunch of wine earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Watching TV from what?
AT&T.
AT&T. Yeah.
Dude, just go to Pluto TV. It's free. They have a Star Trek Next Generation channel. They have a Doctor Who channel.
I don't know where he's at. Pluto might not be a service where he's at.
It's yeah.
Pluto or Tubi.
It's Pluto is a streaming service that they have on like media players like
No,
Fire Stick,
you got like
AT&T.
Roku channel, which is they have free stuff. Tubi, Pluto, because that's I have those on my I have those added to my Samsung TV.
Crackle, yeah. I got that on my PlayStation. I do have the shortcut for Pluto on my computer. Guess I feel like watching old Doctor Who's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also have like Baywatch channel, and you know.
Yeah.
Who wants to watch Baywatch? Who wants to watch more than one episode of Baywatch?
The one channel that makes me laugh is they have was it Wipeout?
Hang on,
They have like the Australian and the UK version. They don't have the US version of that TV show.
Let me open up Pluto. There is, let's see, reality TV shows. There is crime TV shows, comedy, classic TV shows, Family Ties channel, Happy Days channel, Three's Companies channel, Love Boat channel, Addams Family channel, the Bob Ross channel, the Rifleman channel, Dark Shadows channel. Let's see. They also have movies. They got some stuff on history, cars, science, travel. My voyage of documentaries. This is all space, and of course they have this bigger sports stuff, and they have live sports occasionally, like boxing, gaming and anime channels, music, and Latino.
Bird,
They have channels like Jag and 90210.
Bird, are you playing Space Engineers? Bird.
No, I'm going through taxes with Mamo Prey.
Oh, okay.
The Price is Right channel? Holy shit, when did that happen?
I mean, I do have Space Engineers open in the background, but I'm not playing.
Okay.
Did you say Space Rangers?
Space Engineers.
Oh, the game. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Space Rangers. I thought it was like they only made 6 episodes of that. How did you find that?
I wonder if this person thought that I wasn't going to take their challenge.
What?
They don't know
Oh,
that
this whole thing about wanting to debate me on. They said they're a lawyer. I guess they're a constitutional lawyer. I'm like, oh, a challenge. All right, you're a lawyer. I'm a history and civics guy. Let's see how this plays out.
they obviously have no idea about UND.
Are you 3.5?
You will never back down.
Ethan said she likes
No, but
Space
I will
Engineers.
admit if they come up with something that is actually within the constitutional confines and is actually an accurate argument, I will concede to that.
Yeah, that's very true.
I will concede that somebody can be right, but the point is they're going to have to prove it. You can't just say it to me. I'm like, you got to put it into perspective.
Citation needed.
Oh, yeah, citation needed. And please, for the love of God, if I find out you get it from Wikipedia, I'm going to bitch slap you.
You are NB Geek 3.5, right?
Yeah, I'm NB Geek 3.5. My handle is actually NB Geek is back.
At Geek is back.
Yeah, Geek is back.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
because-
Bill put something important in the chat. That thumbs up button down there, it's not a seat. It's a like button. Click it.
It's not a seat,
No.
but put your ass on it.
Yeah, click it.
Yeah.
Sit on it and spin, damn it.
Yeah, I don't even know if anybody here remembers Space Rangers.
Burkholder did. She said she.
Space Rangers. You're gonna have to.
I cannot remember the lead actor's name, but it's about that kind of thing. It's this small crew of people that it's Walker, Texas Ranger in space with a crew. Had the female pilot, yeah. The guy who was their like chief security dude is the same guy that played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, Kerry Tagawa.
How do you spell the name?
Oh my God! Yeah, I remember this show.
Except he was in like heavy makeup and he was a
You
low-rank
will
Klingon.
concede. You will concede. You will concede. You will concede.
I like the little lady who's in this front cover because she is just a fucking awesome actor.
Linda Hunt. Yeah, she was in.
Yeah.
She was on NCIS. One of the NCIS.
Oh yeah, she was their boss.
Yeah, she was the boss.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
and you know
little
what?
person
For being as
who-
you know what?
she was
For
shout
being
out
a
mates
short-
on Dune.
Yeah, but you know what else too is you got to look at that one for her small stature. She actually can do some commanding performance.
Oh, absolutely. As
Oh, yeah, she
shout
has a-
out Mapes, she was brilliant.
She has a very big presence when she's on the screen.
I
Yeah,
watched
she does.
her in NCIS, New Orleans. No, not New Orleans.
LA.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
I watched her once.
The first time I remember seeing her and was wanting to know who she was as an actress and stuff like that was Silverado.
Oh, I forgot you. The first time.
Oh
I remember
yeah,
seeing her was-
Silverado. She did a lot better in Silverado and Dune than she did in Los Angeles.
I only remember
NCIS Los
Dune.
Angeles.
I've never seen NCIS, just Dune. That's it.
But then again, she had to deal with Robin. And,
That's what it is. She was in the Year of Living Dangerously, way back.
Oh
The-
yeah.
the shark guy, the guy who lived through the shark. What's his name?
Chris O'Connell.
No, that's Robin.
Oh,
LL Cool J.
Yeah.
And
The guy who lived through the shark
Deep.
movie.
I've never seen
No,
NCIS.
she wasn't
sorry.
in Deep Blue Sea. She wasn't in Deep Blue Sea.
No,
She
LL
was
Cool
not,
J's in
but,
NCIS LA.
Her co-star in NCIS LA is he lived through the shark.
Oh shit! You guys gotta find this commercial. I don't know what the hell it is.
Professor.
But Samuel L. Jackson is narrating one of his commercials, and literally at the very end of it, he gets
Andrea,
beaten by a.
hello.
Oh, hey, Andrea.
Yes, I do not want to feel the sting of your gom jabbar.
But yeah,
There's
check
two
this out.
B's in
So
Jabbar.
Samuel L. Jackson was doing a narration for a commercial.
Bunch of nerds.
What? Sign up from the
Hey,
non.
CCDV, hey, real quick, let me say this with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Samuel L.
Sorry.
Jackson did a commercial, and I don't know what the commercial was. I just thought it was funny as shit as I was watching it because the very end of it is Samuel L. Jackson, the animated version of him as he's talking, gets eaten by a shark.
Being written by Juju Smith-Schuster from the
Had
Steelers.
to
It's
have
a
been,
PlayStation commercial.
Had to have been a Capital One commercial. Had to have been.
No, it wasn't a Capital One commercial.
It was a PlayStation commercial. He's trying to rally all the PlayStation stars and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and he points out like, "This is why you're going to be the top star in Madden next year." And he points to Juju Smith-Schuster. He's like, "But
Yeah.
you got to get better at catching." And Juju gets all pissy and leaves during
Yeah.
the rally speech, and then he just comes out of nowhere with a giant shark and eats him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people, other than say nerds like us, got that reference.
Oh,
I
I'd
know it.
say-
I knew it right away.
I'd say it was about 70% of people
I
got that
knew it.
reference.
I
I knew it
You know, a
immediately.
bunch of people watched that,
That movie was only 1999 when that movie came out.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
but I
you know,
know,
a bunch
but-
of people watched that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas Jane. Yeah,
Samuel
Saffron
Jackson,
Burrows.
LL Cool J.
To this day, every
one
time
of
I
the
see
Skarsgårds was in it too. One of the Skarsgårds was in it. The guy who played in the Thor movie.
Skarsgård.
Houston Burkholder, ask whether Kate.
Why are you guarding my car? No, Skarsgård.
Never, Parrot Head, never. As long as I shall live, never, ever, ever.
Yes.
Or until he hits
Don't make
400.
promises you can't keep, Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, Twilight Eclipse next week.
Didn't
No,
you say
no.
500 subs? You're going to do part 3?
No, I said nothing. I said nothing. I'm going
to have to rewatch that stream.
If I can make myself go through Star Trek Discovery, you can watch the Twilight movies,
I
okay?
was gonna
We
say,
did that.
I'm
No,
pretty sure he
I-
promised to watch Sparkly Vampires Part 3 when he hits
no.
400. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I thought
sure
he
he
said
said that.
No. You guys implied that. I never agreed to nothing.
I have to rewatch the stream.
You have to give the people what they want, Bill.
Yeah.
I did. Look at my tutu yesterday.
And I honestly am not
Thank
looking
you,
forward
Miss
to
Andrea.
Sparkly Vampires number 3, but Jedi Bill said he would do it.
It'll
so.
happen after it'll happen after Bird of Prey does another Crystal Skull viewing.
Oh,
There
you
you
only
go.
have to watch
There you
Crystal
go.
Skull once.
There you go.
It's not a bad movie. It's just a really horrible piece of trash.
Yeah, I really love the part where the refrigerator and the nuclear bomb exploding.
I'm sorry. How is it not a bad movie if it's a really bad piece of trash?
Because you can still love a bad movie.
It's a really bad movie. It's not a terrible movie, but it is a bad Indiana Jones movie.
Had to, Bill.
What?
Had to.
I never promised anything for 200. Thank you very much.
I want to know something. How did anybody think it was a good idea to cast Shyla Dumbass?
As
He was a hot
Junior?
commodity at the time. And
The what?
Shout out to Bo.
The what?
as Indiana Jones Jr.
Apparently, he is actually pretty aware of himself, which is funny for most actors. So when I say "la what," I mean like what?
Professor Brainy
He's an
Specs,
asshole.
I think it has to do where it stepped away from like mythology and went straight to aliens.
Somebody told him that wearing a paper bag on his head was a good idea at a red carpet event, and so he wore a paper bag on his head.
This says I'm not famous anymore or something like that.
You know what? I go with that guy. I do. Terrible actor, mind you. Terrible actor. I don't think he could act his way out of a wet paper bag. However, still funny, I think. And again, that is my opinion. The things that he's done since the wet paper bag incident has been fairly funny, to be perfectly honest with you. Awareness all set aside, I really do think he's funny now.
Oh, he's got some amazing self-awareness. He was in that Shia LaBeouf song video. If nobody's seen that, that is creepy as hell. Everybody's wearing paper craft face masks of Shia LaBeouf, and they're singing about how he's stalking them through a graveyard at night. And
Sounds like something like a being John Malkovich.
It's a stage show.
Being John Malkovich, yeah, there. It's Shia LaBeouf, John Malkovich thing. Yeah,
that was a great movie.
I think this now that since this movie's been brought up several times over this past week, I think we need to do a watch party for Solar Babies.
No,
Solar Babies would be awesome.
Hey,
Yes.
you.
Oh, please no.
Hey, you.
None for me, thanks. I'm drinking.
Bodai.
Bodai, thank you. Bodai, thank you.
I need-
Bodai.
I would have to get.
Man, I know what I'm talking about.
Better
You
than
didn't
Temple
like
of
Solar
Doom.
Babies, Bill?
What?
You didn't like Solar Babies?
No.
It's roller derby.
Solar Babies. Walk down to the chimney with me, Solar Babies.
Oh God.
I gotta be honest, I haven't seen this in forever.
I haven't
Oh shit! Fuck, Peter DeLuise was in this goddamn thing. I forgot all about that.
What, Sequest?
No. He was on 21
Stargate,
Jump Street
SG-1.
too, damn it. He was on 21 Jump Street too, damn it.
And he was also produced and directed a couple episodes of Stargate Atlantis. SG-1.
Yeah, he
And
directed a few.
was
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
anybody. He
And
was
occasionally, you see him
in.
in a backdrop as a random crew member or a cast member. Background.
The oh crap. Stargate. Or not Stargate. He was in There Can Be Only One.
Highlander.
Which
Highlander. Yeah, Highlander, the TV
Adrian
series.
Paul. Adrian
Yes. With
I don't remember
Adrian
that
Paul. With Adrian Paul. Yes.
I don't remember
Thank you
Peter Delos
for
being in that.
tickling my memory. I appreciate that.
Oh, geez, I haven't seen Highlander the series in probably 15 years.
Yeah.
I actually tried to watch it a little while back. I think I tried to watch it when I tried to watch a few old nostalgia shows, and I'm sorry, it does
Yeah.
not age well.
You got to get to season 4 in order to watch Highlander. You really do.
Now, I do like the pilot because it had
Richard Mall.
Richard Mall.
Oh, yes, definitely
Yes.
Richard Mall. And the
And
movies,
Christopher
of
Lambert.
course, naturally. You got to watch the movies that have Christopher Lambert in them.
And it's
Right?
No, you just need to watch Highlander and Highlander Endgame. If you come across one that says Highlander 2 or Highlander the Quickening or Highlander the Rogue Edition, Highlander the Quickening Rogue Edition, walk away.
You don't want to
Termination's
watch
okay.
those. You don't want to watch those.
Welcome, Professor Brainy Specs.
Hey,
Renegade
Professor
is
Brady
fine.
Specs.
3 is fine.
Hey,
What's up,
Professor, how you doing?
Sorry, I didn't join earlier. Ramley and I were talking shop, if you will.
And
For history of
Eastman,
R&R.
yes, I did in fact hate Richie on Highlander. I did. I really did.
I
mean,
hated
the guy-
early Richie. He grew into a good character.
Did he though?
Unfortunately, then they killed him
Yes.
off like a bitch.
Well,
Horribly.
they killed him off absolutely, and deservedly so, I say.
Yeah, you don't walk into the fucking room with a crazy hallucinating fucking immortal swinging a sword around randomly.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, why on God's green earth did Richie walk into that? Now, I'll be honest, though. The best thing about it is, honestly, Mythos and Darius. Best characters.
Mythos, yes, and he was in the movies as well.
Dude, it's been a while since I've seen this show. These names are not ringing a bell.
Mythos is the
Morpheus
5,000-year-old
was-
Egyptian one.
Morpheus was a 5,000-year-old immortal. He was the oldest immortal currently alive.
Mythos.
Darius was from, I think, the second season. He was a 2,000-year-old immortal who became a religious person after a battle with another.
Darius plays priests in a lot of movies.
Yeah, unfortunately, they would have kept the character around, but the actor died.
Oh, did he? I did not know that.
That's why he was killed off the show, because the actor actually died.
Wow. Okay.
That's why we never actually saw him get his death or anything, because
lose his head,
what they did was they pulled some archive footage that they could put together to make it, and then but yeah, the actor had
from the
unfortunately
series.
passed away.
Okay, the actor actually died though.
Yeah,
wow.
The actor did die.
The original
did not
written
know
plan
that.
for that arc too, I remember it too, because damn it, I can't remember. Russell Davies. No, not Russell Davies. What the hell?
That's Doctor Who.
Peter Winger.
T. Davies.
No, I know who you're talking about. No, I know which Russell you're talking about, but I'm drawing a blank in the last name too.
But like the writers for the original arc and stuff like that, they were going to have that character die, but not until later. He was going to be goaded out into fighting the German dude.
The opera singer?
The one that killed him. Yeah, the one that killed him. He was gonna eventually be goaded out into fighting him because he felt he was responsible for having created him.
The opera singer. Yeah.
No, not the opera singer. Sorry, no. But I thought. But no.
That's what
Duncan
I love
ended up
about the
killing him.
series. You don't have to worry about who's in the series.
Darius
Darius was a Roman
True.
soldier. Correct. Thank you, Parrot Head.
And what happened was he, one of his other immortals, the one who was the one trying to goad him out of his sanctuary, it was one of his basically his best friend, his trusted warrior. And then when Darius took
He
the
taught
head
him.
of,
It was his protege.
yeah, he taught him. And Darius had taken the head of what was considered the most immortal at the time, at least what they think. And then Darius changed and disbanded his army and left. And the other guy, and I can't think of his name, felt that was a betrayal and hated him for centuries after that. It was a very good story. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of it was a little cheesy at times with Richie and stuff, but Darius was one of the best characters they had. I mean, he was really engaging.
I have to be honest with you. Richie annoyed the hell out of me.
Richie annoyed everybody. He was like the Wesley Crusher of the show.
Shut up,
Wesley.
Wesley, he was on here earlier, guys.
Yeah.
Too late.
He's probably still listening.
Oh,
I guess Will
Hey,
Wheaton
let's
is
just
still
remember this. Darius was, let's remember, not Darius, sorry. Let's just remember Mythos was one of the 4 horsemen.
Yes, Mythos was one of the 4 horsemen.
along with Kronos, Cyrus, and I cannot remember the 4th one.
I killed Silas. I liked
Trying to
Silas.
make my brain work, and my brain doesn't work.
You have brain? Lucky you.
Brain. What is brain?
Brain.
I will say that arc had 2 of the coolest quickenings ever.
You're the professor of brains.
You mean the one where Silas and Duncan actually, Mythos and Duncan do the quickening at the same time because he's killed Kronos and the other guy killed Silas? Yes, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's the second one, that dual quickening. The first one was on the bridge when Duncan gets jumped by Silas and the other guy.
Eastland Burkholder. You want to highlight that, Jedi Bill?
This is the last comment.
Oh, 5K. Oh, wow.
After a migraine leaves, one can simply sit upright and wiggle one's toes and be deliriously happy. That is today. I understand. I do. I really do.
I can understand that too.
Mind you, I don't have migraines. My neurologist keeps saying, do you know when it's coming on? And I go, no. I just fall over once in a while. It's all right.
Jedi Bill.
Thomas Potts. The Kronos is not a horseman. He's one of the horses.
He's one of the horses.
Yes, Professor. Yes, Professor. What is it?
I can imagine, though. I can imagine laying in a bathtub with ice, though. Going, make this migraine go away. I can imagine that. Luckily, I have not had to deal with that. However, nerve damage is a whole different thing.
Bill?
Yeah.
Brain and brain. What is brain is a famous line from Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it.
Yes, Spock's brain. Season 3 of the original series, in case you guys haven't watched it.
Yeah. Which I've been told, although I don't quite agree, that Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, was just a rewrite of that script.
Well, it may have been.
I don't agree.
I disagree as well. I think the whole T'Pol arc angle with the search for Spock went well.
T'Pol?
T'Pau. Sorry, T'Pau. All right, seriously. How many geeks are in the chat now? T'Pau, not T'Pol. Sorry. T'Pau integrated his Katra with his brain. So they took him from the planet, the Genesis planet. They took him from the Genesis planet to
Vulcan.
Vulcan, and T'Pau integrated his Katra from McCoy to Spock, right?
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
So I said to Paul,
The
sorry,
barge is still there.
Oh,
because
That's Duncan
Paul
McLeod's
and
barge.
Pow and all those Vulcan words all sound the same to me.
what happened to that barge?
Well, they had to move it about 15 years ago, but they only moved it up the Seine a little bit. See, there's Notre Dame right there. And there's the underbridge that you'd see it from the barge. They actually had to move the barge up a bit, but that's it right there. The barge is still there after like 25 years. Somebody bought it and just kept it there as their house.
Jeez.
So for the Highlander buffs in the room.
Why would you live in a barge?
Cool.
Hey, make a nice little house. I would love to live on a barge.
Someone's rustling papers
That's me.
or something.
Someone's eating chips.
No. I'm picking up trash and putting it into a plastic bag.
I thought
will
Darren.
mute.
I thought Darren Wagner suddenly showed up. The last time I heard him on a live stream, he was crackling like crazy.
Speaking of chips, I still have mine. My coupon.
Oh boy, there we
Those
go.
Pocky chips. Okay.
Yeah.
You can always send it to me. I can't get enough of that stuff.
It expires March 21st.
Gotta get a move on.
Your loss.
I thought I lost that coupon. I just found it the other day.
And there's sudden silence.
Go back to wrestling. I'm just picking up trash around my desk.
I was just about to hit the play button until you said something, man.
Oh, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see how long it takes for me to have to hit mute because my son is finally awake and he's heading right for his computer. So it should be in no time. I should be hearing, "I am a god in this game."
What's it playing? Grand Theft Auto?
I have no idea.
Kingdom Hearts.
Call of Duty, Fortnite. I have no idea what he picks to play.
Oh. Well, I'm going to take off in a little bit because the smoke shop is opening up at 10.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Speaking of 10, it's a whole 10 degrees here.
Burn.
It went down to 0 last night.
You are so lucky.
I know, it gets snow. It's only 55.
It's rare for it to get that cold here.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the pictures and videos of Central Texas? People in Austin lost power.
Well, they're doing rolling blackouts here in Texas.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was hearing about that.
It's because apparently I found out why the wind turbines, they're getting frozen over.
That is some craziness.
Yeah.
Sorry, Southeast Texas. And here's Southern Texas. Wow. Texas is getting rare snowstorms.
Well, the entire state was under a winter storm warning at one point.
2.5.
And Texas is huge.
Have you seen the cold front from Canada all the way down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they were getting snow at the Mexican border.
Yeah, freeze chill warning. They got a video here from EarthCam about was it Houston covered in snow? Shit.
Hello, Rock Solid Productions.
Here, okay, I found what you're talking
Seems
about.
we should be using more oil plants then if wind can't handle the cold.
The wind can't. Well, no, it's not the wind; it's the wind turbines.
Wind turbines can't handle the cold.
I have a question for you,
Yeah.
Bird. How many?
But
how many of those dislikes yesterday turned into reversed themselves?
I still had 18 dislikes when I last checked.
Hey, Philip, can you share my screen?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
That's Aussie O'Prey is really popular.
Yeah, this is the right here. Basically, as of 8 o'clock this morning, minus 13 in Jimos, minus 10 in Armadillo. This, all these right here are all minus degrees.
Well, I might as well stay where I am then. I was thinking about moving to Texas, but to hell with that.
Well, like I said, this is rare.
I still say the best thing to come out of Texas is I-10 East and West.
See, for me, I'm just used to that.
The most snow I've seen here before yesterday at one time was like 2 inches. We got like 7 yesterday.
I've only seen snow down here in this part of Texas. Never
Actually,
over here.
Rock solid. This is actually would be considered an early stream for me. This would be to me early bird getting the worm.
Can we just
I
get
don't
up later
know.
and have pancakes?
I thought you slept, like in the afternoon, Bill. So this would be late for you.
Check this out.
Actually, generally, I'd be going to bed around this time. Actually, but
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's late for you.
Houston.
Sometimes you just up.
And the coldest I've seen it here before this recent outbreak was like 12 or 13, and it quickly warmed up. This morning we were at 0, and the high today is only supposed to be like 14. And it's going back down to about 5 tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if it went a little colder than that, because we're supposed to get clear skies and we have the snow on the ground. It's going to radiate the heat away.
Rock solid predictions. Early bird never gets been early, not even once. Did you?
This is true.
You hear that, Bird? You
This
hear
is
what
true.
Rock Solid's saying about you, Bird?
Bird's already late for his bed life today.
Oh yes. Please go to.
What was that, Bird?
I didn't hear whatever Rock Solid said.
It's on the screen.
I can't see it right now.
Well, he says, Jedi Bill, early bird. Bird has never been early. Not once.
I've been early.
When?
No, he's early for next week's bed life.
Oh yes, and you still have time to get your Dear Pops in. Go to birdafraid.com for all your Bird of Prey 5 needs. Right.
Yeah, you still have time because he's way late.
Get them Dear Pops in. Hurry. You know.
No, you don't have to hurry because he's going to be very late.
Yeah, I need to have no osteopry. That's what I need.
Oh, God, yeah. I agree with you. Not Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, the link is in the chat right there. Ask Bob a question. Dear Bob. It's in the chat.
And don't forget this evening at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central will be Life with Matthews virtual pub.
Hey, you're not LDG. It's Matthew.
Well, if you look at his channel, it does say Life with Matthews virtual pub.
Mm-hmm.
Apostrophe S.
Did he clone himself? Or is he counting?
It's a possessive. It's Matthew's virtual pub. Matthew owns the virtual pub. No. Okay. You're not hearing me, Bill. He owns the virtual pub, so it's possessive. Matthews, apostrophe S, not plural. It's possessive. If you're following me.
Yeah, I follow you. I get you, man.
Okay. And it's right in the graphic. His thumbnail.
From now on, persons can say E instead of the whole name. So don't forget to follow E and ask E a question on that link I sent you. And subscribe to E's channel. Like that, Ace Book Holder?
Wow.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, I go away for 10, 15 minutes and we're doing crickets now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mr. CV still is dry. There's no wine in Mr.
How
CV.
dry I am.
Well, I stopped drinking for good. Now I just drink for evil.
You just partake in the herbal.
I just don't feel like getting up right now. I have no glass. I have a gigantic thing of scotch sitting next to me on the couch, and I am like, I don't feel like drinking out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad them damn Jedi powers don't work.
Oh, the good old days.
Oh, come on. We all know if we'd had Jedi powers, we've all admitted it now. We'd be like, oh man, I'd be using that to get a beer. It's like, I need a beer.
You need to see your ID.
Fine.
See my ID.
I'm pretty sure if I could use the Force, I wouldn't be a Jedi.
There's no
You don't need to see my identification. This is not the beer you're looking for. Move
There's
along.
no need for a beer when you have the super chair that has the refrigerator where you store your beer and your booze and microwave.
Are you trying to
it.
entice me to sit in a chair for the rest of my life?
That's like $1,500 bucks.
No.
Oh, I'd just keep running around going, you are not an SJW.
A what?
Your arm's going to get tired.
Here's how I would do it. If you hire talent, you get diversity. If you hire diversity, you don't get talent.
All right.
It's called common sense. Move along.
We had 25 watching at one time. Come on. Just remember, in or on your way out, smash that like button. As always, please smash that like button. It's not that
Jedi.
hard to do. What? Yeah, I know you
I'm
can only do
sure-
it once.
Well, I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, okay.
Freaking demanding panel guests.
See, Life with Matthews, virtual pub. That's his
Yeah.
graphic on his show.
Okay.
Nice little Yitza there.
Yep.
I told you, Yitza needs to trademark that term so he can put it on there. Yitza Original. And just trademark the term Yitza Original.
Okay, Bill, I'm going to take off because I got to get ready. I got to put my shoes back on.
Okay, Elihu.
I need to get something to eat. I haven't had anything to eat today.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the smoke shop and work on my show.
No, I gotta
Had
bounce.
two.
I gotta go take care of a couple of things also.
All right.
All righty, everybody. Have a great day. Be
Take
good.
care, my
you
Ryan
as well.
Johnson.
Be good.
Take
And
care,
if you
Smash-
can't
Elihu.
be good,
Smash
and
that
if you
like
can't be
button
good,
if you haven't
be careful.
smashed it already.
Bye to all the burgers.
Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're not already.
That's the only thing I can smash nowadays is the like button.
Oh, okay.
And before I go, I'm going to do a shameless promotion. 1 second. Put my link in there.
Maybe I'll hit dislike until I reach 18 dislikes, like I was punished with.
Oh.
Well, you deserved it, Bird.
Well, like or dislike, it don't matter. I mean,
Oh my
So
God.
check this out.
here you
you
can
were
do all the
torturing us,
Aussie
Bird.
pray here. You can do Aussie pray here. That way you won't have to on Bed Life later.
So I guess George Takei and Brad Takei. I'm guessing Brad Takei is his son. I don't know.
No, that's his husband.
Oh, that's his husband. Okay, I didn't know. So I guess I like how this starts. It goes. Shapiro compares conservatives to Star Wars rebels. I said, yeah, because you're the Empire.
Okay, guys, I'm taking off.
Take care, buddy.
Later, Elihu.
I just find it
Bye,
funny.
Elihu.
I just find it funny that they're going to make a big deal out of this because they hate Ben Shapiro. I mean, I actually heard some idiot. I don't remember which YouTuber it was, but it was funny when somebody goes, "Are you anti-Semitic?" And the whole crowd just starts laughing their ass off. And he kind of turns around and he's looking and he starts scratching at his that Jewish cap they have.
Yarmulke?
Yeah, the yarmulke. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. He kind of scratched. He's looking around. He's like, "No, I don't think so."
You are clearly not familiar with Ben Shapiro if you're coming at him like that.
Oh no, are you kidding? I learned so much from watching Ben Shapiro Q&As. I actually at one point was taking notes.
I still think that Gina Carano situation is funny, where she's getting called anti-Semitic and goes to work for basically the Jew.
Yeah, not just a Jew, the Jew, the biggest Jew in conservative media. I mean, by all accounts, he is.
And that's probably why George and Brad are upset, is because they were actually upset about the whole idea behind Gina being fired too. They thought that was dumb. But if they're getting pissed off that she's working for Ben Shapiro, well, ladies got to eat.
I don't know if they're getting pissed. I just noticed he made the comparison, and George did. So maybe they do support it. I'm not assuming they're. I'm not going to assume one way or the other. I don't do that. I just read the article. They poked the article. I put it in there, and it's all these people getting mad because she's going hanging. They're like, "Oh, you went from Disney to Daily Wire." It's like,
I'm going to drop off for a bit. I'll be back if you guys are still on later.
Okay.
Okay, Bird.
Yeah.
All right, Bird.
But I'm like, oh, sorry, gotta swallow here. I'm sorry, I had to take that dick out of my throat.
What the?
What?
I was just seeing if you guys were listening.
Unfortunately,
does Mrs.
Yeah,
Keep
right.
know you swing that way? Does Mrs. Keep
No, I don't swing that way. I only go straight.
Okay.
But no, I thought it was funny.
Oh,
that
you were
I
eating
started-
spotted dick. That's what you were eating. Okay.
Yeah, spotted dick. I had to take the spotted dick out of my mouth. Okay, I can't do a Peter Cushing worth of shit. I'm not Loki here, folks.
I'm gonna go
I thought it
get
was
something to
interesting.
eat here.
But I thought it was interesting.
Okay, Professor.
You
I'm
gotta drop,
gonna
buddy?
stay on the. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be on the panel yet, but I'm just gonna go grab
okay,
something to eat.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Wayne.
Okay.
No problem. But I thought it was interesting because I was reading the article and then I was seeing all, how they like to post people's tweets, and they're all like, "Oh, you're not at Disney, but you're going to Daily. Wow, that's a big career for you. Oh, Pablo Pascal's got this, and this, and you're going here." I'm thinking, being happy does not always mean about the money, which is funny because you would think liberals would be all about that.
You'd think liberals would be all about, hey, Pedro Pascal, share some of that wealth with everybody else.
Oh, they never do that for the people. Oh, please. You think any of them have ever gone up to Taylor Swift and been like, you got famous at 14. You're a big star. Do you think you could maybe give some of those few millions to us?
No, because that's the base hypocrisy.
Well, no. Got to remember, see, it's like when somebody said, when I bought a certain flag, I'm not even going to go into it because it's what got my channel banned, but I bought a certain flag and I did something with it. We won't say what, but it was very hot. And I wouldn't back down from it. And people are like, "Oh, you gave money to this," or I'm like, "No, I gave money to the private company that sold me the flag." They're
And
like,
it was
"Oh,
made in
no,
China anyway.
yeah, exactly." And I said, somehow I doubt the people, and I pointed out the made in part. I said, I doubt very much these people really care about this. They probably just made it because they made it. They probably don't even know what the hell it stands for or even what it means. So I'm like, please don't try to talk to me about this. I said, first off, no, the money didn't go to them because this acronym has not been trademarked or copywritten. So until that's done and approved or patented, you can't, not patented because you're not going to patent a flag, but either trademarked or copyright. I'm like, basically, you've agreed to free use of it. So anybody can do it. And I know it's weird when you try to put common sense into idiots' heads. It's like it goes out there, it goes in their mouth, it goes out their ass.
I've just stopped trying to debate with that mindset anymore. Is they come up with the same damn freaking responses. There's a reason they were called NPCs for a while, because they respond like scripted characters in a fucking JRPG.
Pretty much. Yeah, well, the problem is they're of the mistake that this is the old way of doing things, where you can shout those words at people and it would shut them up because they get all defensive. Now it's been said so much, it's been watered down so much. People like us are just like, no, I'm not. You're an asshole. And no, I'm not going to prove it, because I can prove why you are. I can prove what you are just by the way you're acting. I had a person, like I said, I had one time I was talking politics with someone, and they were a leftist, and they're like, how can you be a conservative? You got tattoos, you've got piercings, you've got long hair, you've got beard. I'm like, now who's being the stereotypical racist here? That ended the conversation pretty quick, because I'm like, basically, look in the fucking mirror. I also listen to heavy metal music and a shit ton of hard rock.
I've never heard of a musical preference being slapped onto. What's it supposed to be? Country?
I think that's the one they always try to slap Republicans with, is country music.
Because most of the Republicans I know, again, listen to hard rock and metal usually.
Oh, I listen to country. Well, I listen to older country music. I don't listen to a lot of the new stuff, because it, to me, is just too poppy. And I don't like pop music. See, if I'm going to listen to country, I prefer, like an Alan Jackson,
George Strait, Randy
George
Travis,
Strait,
Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt, Trace Atkins. I like, I mean, obviously those guys I mentioned, I like a little twang, because, I feel a little twang goes with country. I just wanted to feel country, not pop.
How about Willie Nelson?
Oh, I love Willie Nelson. Actually, one of my favorite songs for a long time was one him.
Then have I got a girl for you?
I cannot think of the name of the other person who did the duet with him, but it was actually a duet song I was slow dancing with my ex-wife at the time, and it was the song was called "The Sun Goes Down on the Mendocino County Line," and I cannot remember the name of the lady who sung it with him. I'd have to look it up, but it was actually a very nice ballad, and for a long time that was something I was enjoying dancing to.
Wait, NB you dance? Wasn't that hard to believe?
Well, it depends on your definition of dancing. First off, I can't line dance. I can slow dance, sure. But mostly my definition of dancing, my term of dancing would be head thrashing, throwing my hair around. Well, you gotta look at it this way. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I tell people, one of the things I love about hard rock and heavy metal is, well, besides that, but the thing is when it comes for me, okay, country music, a lot of regular, more soft music. You dance generally when you know the words to the song. A lot of times you'll see at concerts and stuff, there's a lot of songs people don't know. And if they don't know them, they don't really do anything. In fact, a lot of times that's when everybody goes to the bathroom. Trust me, I've been to enough concerts, I've seen it. You go to a hard rock heavy metal concert, one of the nice things is if you're really into it, if you know the song, you really get pumped into it. If you don't know the song, a lot of times you don't even really pay attention to the words while you're at the concert. You're just listening to the rhythm, the music, the beats, the pounding, and just the roar of the crowd, and you get all vibed and jazzed up, and you get into it, and your body starts moving, and it moves in a way that is just, I can't do any other way. I can actually let loose with that. I can actually be off and dance kind of how I want to, which is to the thrashing and hard beats and stuff like that. Shit, I'm surprised there was no shit. When I saw Leonard Skinner and Freebird when they played Freebird, god dang. I think I almost threw up. I was freaking going crazy so hard at that one.
Go, take care, Rock Solid.
Yeah, take care.
Take care, Rock Solid.
And everybody, please check out his premiere. Or set a reminder. Yeah.
It was actually an interesting thing. And I don't mind talking about this. When I was I had to go into rehab.
We noticed.
Huh?
Did anybody else get that? Come on.
I didn't hear you.
And I don't mind talking about it. We noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Oh, no. So I was in one of the classes, and he was checking heart rates for everybody, and he was playing a sound of a river. And he was saying, think of imagining stuff like this, and okay, I'm listening to the river. I'm thinking of all kinds of things. And then he puts the sound of the ocean. Okay, first off, I don't like going to the beach. I can't stand it. And what was funny was my heart rate actually dropped like almost 10 beats listening to that. And he's like, he makes a comment because apparently my heart rate was one of the ones that dropped the lowest. And he made a comment. I said, actually, I hate the beach. And I said, but and he started talking. He goes, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the? He goes, what kind of music do you listen to? I said, well, I'm mostly a hard rock, heavy metal guy. He goes, so do you like this? Boom, boom, boom. Are you more boom, 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 boom? I go, the second one, he goes, that's why you were calmer with the ocean sound, because the ocean, whereas there was a steady beat with the water, the river, there's not with the ocean and the waves crashing.
I have returned. Hello, everybody.
Hey, welcome back.
I made breakfast for my mom. You want to know what breakfast for my mom is?
Sure.
English muffin, toasted twice. Oh, yeah.
Yo, butter and jam. Yo, butter, jam.
But I'm back. I know I've been gone for half an hour now, right? Thank you, Jedi Bill. You are one of the most gracious hosts I've ever known.
What? I didn't say anything.
I mean,
we were just carrying on in our own conversation about.
Literally, I was silent for half an hour, and here I are, and you allowed me to start talking again.
Yeah.
Shameless promotion, Elihu.
Yeah.
Right on. And Big Geek got a kick out of that. Right on. So, Michael T., High Desert Comets. I'm sure I've asked you this before, but what high desert are you in specifically?
That's just a name. It's like a brand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's it.
Yeah, Mom.
He told me that it's Idaho.
Yeah.
High desert in Idaho.
That's.
Sorry, kids. Daddy had to go grab a pack of smokes.
No, there's no worries.
That's the black woman, right?
Yes.
Why is she coming? I thought that his nurse was the other woman.
Can you let Bill know?
I will. Okay, I'll knock on his door and all that stuff. All right, guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
No worries, Mr. CCTV.
I got another nurse coming by today.
Okay.
Whew. Fun.
By the way,
Take care,
CCDV.
Mr. CCDV.
Yes.
Mr. CCDV, the answer is Southern Idaho.
Oh, Southern Idaho. There's no deserts in Idaho. Come on now.
You've never been there, have you?
Well, I get my potatoes from there.
Mr. CCDV, I already told you that. Idaho.
I'm sorry. I was busy taking care of family stuff. As a matter of fact, I need to go make sure that I've got
Isn't
family
Idaho
stuff
the
taken
land
care
of the
of. So.
potato? You stewing, mashing, putting in soup, potato.
I don't know if
Potatoes.
you guys heard that, but my brother's nurse is going to be here in about 20 minutes, so I got to go.
And they
I
don't
love
know
you
who she
guys.
is, so the whole family has to sniff her before she can give care.
I meant to mute myself when my mom and I were talking. I apologize, everybody.
It's okay. It's
Here we
okay.
go.
It's okay.
All right, I'm out, Jedi Bill, and
See ya.
thank you for doing that watch party yesterday. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It was an event. I'll say that. It was an event.
Yeah, I'm 3,000 feet up in the air between two mountain ranges. Believe me,
Mhm.
there ain't no precipitation where I'm hitting. We did get a freak snowstorm a couple days ago, but that's about it. It's like the first one all winter.
Mm.
This lady is cracking me up. I think I might net her. How is she a
What?
blue check mark?
Who are you talking about, geek?
I don't know. To Sandra Fairbanks.
Mm.
I thought she was so funny. She was making a comment about Nikki Haley. And I'm just like, wow. If I went through her tweets, I wonder how much hypocrisy I could find in them real quick.
Mm. I don't know.
Oh, come on, guys. I was out of the game for 3 months. Come on. I still ain't got my full fix yet. You know I'm a political junkie. Shut up, honey. If you hear a loud bang or some kind of strange noise, and I'm not around for a long time or ever again, just remember I love you all.
Wow, that's quite a quote there. Shut up, honey.
Well, that's why I also followed it up with, if you hear a loud bang and I'm not around anymore, just remember I love you all.
Yes, I figured as such.
Okay.
I don't know. For some reason, politics is just kind of a drug for me. I just enjoy it.
I can't stand politics. Really. But it's one of those things you just have to tolerate. I can't stand politics. It's just one of those things you have to tolerate. Can you hear me now?
I don't really have to tolerate it if I don't want to.
Oh, you don't. You could choose to ignore it. Yeah.
What happened to Bill? I don't hear him.
You don't hear me. I am speaking, sir.
What happened to Bill?
I'm right here.
Where's Bill?
If this is a gag, I'm going to be mad.
Do you hear me?
How is it you
Gag.
didn't figure it's a gag?
Do you
I
hear me?
had actually explained to someone that what was it? Was it in there? Yeah, I had to explain to Jedi Bill who Dr. Bird was, because I was like, you didn't figure it out from the first words he said?
Well, he didn't say him yet at the time, geek.
Yes, he did. He put him in the private chat and he said, hello, world.
After the fact. After the
Geek,
fact.
Geek, who are you talking to?
I don't know. I think I'm talking to Dead Air.
That's what it sounds like.
Guys, are you being serious? Because I play on Roll20 and it's a browser-based comm system and it has problems like this all the time. Are you being real or not?
Me. Mhm.
No, I can see you. I can hear you, Bill.
I know
Just
you.
giving you crap.
Well, y'all got to give each other crap. God dang, man, we got to lighten the mood
You
up
didn't
these
hear
days.
me snoring.
Not
Well,
yet,
that-
but the day is young. For us.
Yeah, the day is young for us, but not for
I
Bill.
have to get the place cleaned up before Nina comes home tomorrow evening.
Well, you better get snapping.
I know. I'm supposed to
Better
move.
get cracking.
I'm supposed to move everything from my computer desk and everything into the bedroom, and the bedroom's just like a tornado when I'm through there because, things never get done around here.
Damn, I'm 10 days in a wake up from fucking moving. Jeez.
Yeah, you
So
better get
last-
cracking too.
Yeah, what's that?
You better get cracking yourself.
I think
I don't think
might-
there's much more I can do. I don't think there's much more we can really do. There's some outside stuff. Well, there's some outside stuff I want to do, but unfortunately, I got to wait for the weather to get better. Plus, one of the big things we need to do, we can't do until after literally the day before moving, because we need to put dirt down. But we want to get the dirt down, and then we have to heavily monitor the dogs to make sure they don't go digging. Because unfortunately, at this time of the year, that's when they dig. They dig during the wintertime, not in the summertime. Why? I have no freaking idea.
Keep you guessing.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Man, I was up late last night. Oh my God, I was so fucking bored. And I was like, I swear I went through like 3 or 4 TV shows. And I watched just like the first episodes, and I'm like, boring, predictable. Definitely not my area. So I was like, screw this. I went and ended up getting on some documentaries, and I got pulled into watching this documentary about a certain person at a certain time of the year back in the 19-something area, and his little inner circle, and how they were major factors. And I was really like, holy shit. I mean, I've learned more about, I mean, I can say this name because I don't think this will get it banned, but I've learned more about Highlander and people like him just in a few hours than I ever did in school. I mean, it's engaging, but it's scary as fuck to see these to go through those narrations, to watch how it happens. Jesus Christ, Bill, switch to Pringles.
No, I was opening a piece of mail.
Was the letter made of styrofoam?
Yeah,
No, it's a
really.
paper envelope.
That was the loudest fucking paper envelope I've ever heard.
It was aggressive. Are you mad?
No.
Is there someone offering marriage?
No.
Local Asian women are looking for you. Shit, I owe 'em money.
Well, they can't find you. Whew. You know, it'd be a good show to start doing.
What's that?
Talking about. I just thought of this a little while back. Be nice to talk. Do something classic. I wouldn't mind bringing Mr. Lundell in this, because he does a lot of the classic kung fu.
Oh yeah, kung fu. I love kung fu movies.
It's been a while since I've heard that title.
No, not kung fu movies, Bill. Kung fu.
Kung Fu
With
TV
David
show.
Yeah,
TV show.
TV show with David Carradine.
Yeah, it should have never been Carradine. It should have been Bruce Lee the whole time.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? We all know that. Get over it. David Carradine still did a good job.
No, he didn't. I disagree.
Well, we will agree to disagree. You just happen to be wrong.
No, The Jedi is always right.
Yeah. And explain Order
The
66.
Jedi is always right. Especially this Jedi. Yep.
So, Michael T., I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So what is High Desert Comics?
It is, honestly, the entire thing is me right now. Writer, scripter, penciler,
Cool.
inker.
How do you fire yourself?
I don't know. My boss is a dick, though.
Yeah. Mr. Londell, we are still going.
Holy
And
shit, Mr. Lundell, were your
you
ears
me-
burning?
You mentioned it. You mentioned him, and he arrived. So
I know, I mentioned him and he arrived.
You summoned him into being.
you did. Mr.
Way to go.
Lundell, you're welcome
If you
to
say
join
Mr.
us.
Lundell, he
Yeah.
will
Fun bit of-
appear.
Fun bit of trivia. That's
And
actually what the word
Geek has
abracadabra
something
means.
he would like to address to you. If you
I think
Yes.
he just showed up because he saw we were still on.
yeah, Mr. Lundell, NB Geek would like to know if you would like to talk about Kung Fu, the show.
At
I
some
don't-
point in the future.
I just did a rewatch of Enter the Dragon the other night, but I mean,
Oh God, what a masterpiece.
mm-hmm.
I was actually watching oh shit. What was the one with him and Bruce Lee in it?
Like
With
which
who?
what with him and who and Bruce Lee?
Oh, sorry, shit. I don't know why I was thinking. Sorry, I flipped the names in my head and I was thinking Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee.
Oh crap! That was
Return of the Dragon or something like that.
But
I cannot
that's-
remember specifically which one it was.
Well, I watched an interview not too long back about it, and actually, neither Bruce or
Chuck.
actually they didn't really do any practice choreography because they had trained so much in the past. They understood each other's moves and stuff, so they were able to do it with very little choreography.
Hmm.
And Andrea Seabrook, yes, that is what abracadabra means. It goes back to, I can't remember if it's ancient Hebrew or older than that, but the phrase abracadabra is kind of a shortened version of something, and it means I speak so it becomes so.
Was it Enter the Dragon? I thought it was a different one.
I just watched Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah,
a different one.
No, he said Mr. Lundell said he has to do some rewatching, but yeah, he'll watch.
Oh no,
Enter the Dragon.
Mr. Lundell. I think sorry, I meant to say I was talking about the Kung Fu series. Didn't know if you'd be interested in something like that.
Way of the Dragon.
Way of the Dragon. Thank you.
Way of the Dragon is where Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris faced off. Yeah.
It's
I
the
think
only
what-
fight. It's the
Yeah.
only fight that Chuck Norris lost.
And he gets his chest hair ripped out.
Yeah, and he also looks at him afterwards, and hey, let's not forget when he does rip his chest hair, he's like,
You ripped my chest hair.
no, he's like
Dare you?
bad form. I mean, literally the way he's doing, he's like, that's not cool. That's not right. And even Bruce Lee acknowledges it. Notice, remember at the end when Bruce Lee beats him, he covers him out of respect.
What? No.
What?
Fist of Fury, he says.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I
'Cause I'm getting
believe I
video
can-
clips from Way of the Dragon here for that.
Well, didn't it have a few different names depending on what geography it was in? I gotta check that. That's gonna drive me nuts.
What doesn't drive you nuts these days?
Drive shit.
Believe it-
It's within walking distance.
Drive me nuts. You'd have to do a lot to drive my ass nuts.
Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris fight in the Coliseum from the film Way of the Dragon. This fight sequence is considered legendary in martial arts cinema.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's right. Way of the Dragon was 92. Enter the Dragon was. Oh, Fist of Fury was the one right before it. They were both filmed that same year with Bruce Lee. Okay, I see that. I remember when I used to see advertisements for this movie would show up and it would say, I remember they would say, Chuck Norris is back, only this time he's the bad guy. Because it was like literally, I was a kid scratching on like, wait a minute, Chuck Norris can't be a bad guy. Yeah, I'm a kid. I'm not, I'm not used to that actor. I don't understand how actors work like that.
I don't know, I remember the first movie he was ever in was called Breaker 19, where he was like a truck driver that knew kung fu. My dad used to have it on VHS.
Yes, Mr. Lundell, the only fight Chuck. Well, I thought it was funny when I was listening to that interview, and I've heard several of them, and Chuck Norris always, I don't know what his relationship is with the Lee family now, but he had nothing but love or respect for them in any interview I've ever seen. He's never said nothing but kind words and stuff like that. And he even attributes Bruce Lee to helping him get into acting because Bruce Lee really wasn't, or not Bruce Lee, sorry. Chuck Norris wasn't really thinking about an acting career at that time. So it brought him in, and there was a funny thing. There was like, hey, I want to do the scene with you in the Coliseum stuff. And Chuck Norris actually joked like, well, who wins? And Bruce Lee's like, well, I do, of course. I can imagine a fun conversation like that. Being like, hey, I watched you in the movie. You're going to be the bad guy. Cool. Who wins? Well, I do, of course. Okay, do I get to be a cool bad? Because come on, we've all played the hero, but every now and again we've all had that thought where we always want to play the cool bad guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Vile Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Vile Mike.
Says he's taking a break while doing paperwork between stores.
Stores, okay. Cool.
Now, I'll tell you this, Mr. Lundell, if you do any martial arts movies, let me know. I want to be a part of that watch party. I freaking love those.
What's this? This link is to
This
what?
link is for the origins of the word abracadabra. I thought, Andrew, you might want to check that out.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah, the first time it was used in literature was somewhere in the 2nd century. But they're pretty sure it's even older.
Or at least the root word or some variation of it is. I mean, isn't that how most language goes? It has to evolve from somewhere. I mean,
English isn't a language. It's 3 languages dressed in a trench coat.
Actually, it's a few more than that. You think about it.
No, I know.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, if you wanted like a quick synopsis of what English is, it's 3 languages standing on each other's head wearing a trench coat.
Dancing on the head of Ben.
Trying to buy smokes.
Well, I mean, when you live in different parts of America, yeah, you're going to have different English dialects just based on culture and slang. And Canada has it. England has it. Well, I've heard the Scottish, the British, and the Welsh, and the Irish talk. They do not talk the same.
Oh, no.
And neither do the Australians. You'd be amazed how many times I sat down with a British Royal Marine when I was in the Marine Corps, and we're all trying to have a conversation with each other. And there's a group of us Marines, there's a group of their Marines, and we're trying to have conversations back and forth. And literally, some of it's fine, but then you start getting into slang and stuff, and either we're all laughing or they're all laughing, and we're all kind of like deer in the headlight look, like I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And that was my first real taste into cultural differences.
Mine was the 3 summers I spent at my aunt's house in New Orleans. That was some stuff right there, because you got the French, you've got the Creole, you've got the Cajun, and each one of those has a different patois,
You are one of us, Andrea. You are one of us. You are one of us, Andrea. You are one of us.
Who's Kitty?
That would be Midnight.
Aw, you're a little push.
Yeah, he's roaming about the cavern freely.
Oh, I got an embarrassing story at my expense you'll enjoy. This morning I woke up, got out of bed, realized my cat had pissed in my bed. Not only did they piss in my bed, I rolled over in it, and I went to go use the bathroom, and then I noticed as I was like, what the hell? I noticed my entire leg was wet, and I looked, and I was like, I smelled it, and I was like, oh my God, it's cat piss. And I was like, well, I was going to originally grab a cup of coffee and then take a shower, but now I'm like, I got cat piss on me. I'm going to go take a fucking shower. Well, apparently my daughter stayed up very late playing Minecraft and decided to take a bath. Well, that wouldn't have been such a problem, but apparently she decided to use all the hot water. So I took a very cold shower in outside is 35-degree weather. I did, thank God I was in the military, because I know how to do a speed shower in cold water. So I'm getting this cold water on me. I'm washing my hair, I'm washing my beard, I'm washing my body. I turn that goddamn thing off. I grab a towel, I dry off, I grab the first blanket I can find, and I run out to the fucking fireplace. And my wife was like, oh, I forgot to tell you, our daughter is taking a bath.
Well, thanks for the update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little late. I wanted to, if I had thought about it, had it not been so cold and trying to get myself warm, I would have pulled a scene from The Wedding Singer, what I was said, information that should have been brought to my attention yesterday. Thank God it wasn't ice cold. I was actually worried. I thought maybe our water heater had gone out. And I was like, oh, my daughter got greedy. Okay, I can live with that.
I think my water heater actually did go out, and I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know if it's like there's elements inside to replace, or if it's just the whole damn thing.
Don't you have a company for that you pay a monthly subscription to come out and look?
I honestly don't know. This is the first time I've ever had a water heater go out.
You should be able to, whoever does your water or your heating, like, are you gas or electric, or do you have a combination?
It's electric, and the water's provided by the city, yeah.
Okay. If it's going cold and it's electric, probably, are you having any other heater issues, like turning on your regular heat or anything?
Oh, no, everything else is fine. It's just the water heater.
It might be that, well, I can't speak for electric, but maybe the flame is out. Maybe an element is out if it's electric. But I'd call the company that provides your electricity and see if that's who you need to talk to. If not, there's a good chance they'll be able to tell you what company you need to talk to for that. Because you probably won't be the first person, if that's a mistake, to call them.
You hear that, honey? I know you're awake.
But yeah, I don't like cold showers.
No,
Oh God, I fucking
I
hate
don't
cold
either,
showers.
unless it's blazingly hot outside.
She's boiling water on the stove right now just to do dishes.
What? You have to boil water to do your dishes.
And this only happened like 2 days
They've
ago.
got to sanitize. Yeah, they've got to boil out the conditions. They got to have it hot so they can use the soap and water and then sanitize and everything. Yeah, sorry, to me, that's just easy stuff. I mean, I've done it plenty of times in my life.
Like the water's running fine. We're getting plenty of cold water, but we were getting no hot water at this point.
Yeah, but you can heat it up on your stove, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you there. Now you can still at least do most of your laundry.
In this house, I don't know.
Actually, that's something you may want to check if you're just. Sorry, I'm an IT guy. Everything I think does troubleshooting and comparison, so I'm thinking everything's electric. You might want to test your dryer out for just a couple of minutes and see if it heats up. I mean, not even put anything in it. Just go in there, set it for 5-10 minutes, push the
Grab one
start
of the
button, wait
cats.
till it. What's that?
Grab one of the cats.
Oh yeah,
What?
grab one of the cats. They'll be fine. Test it out.
Wow.
It's only for a minute.
Wow.
But yeah, if you do it for about 5-10 minutes and it heats up, then it's most likely a specific issue, which I think it sounds like. If it's if you do that, and it's not, and it's still warm, and if it comes out cold, then there's probably another issue on top of that. That's why I'm saying I would suggest that just as a precaution in case there might be more issues. Best case scenario is just a specific problem.
And we've got a landlord here who doesn't give a crap about any of his properties. So,
hey, it sounds a lot like here.
So
at
if I
least for
end up
management.
if I end up having to replace that water heater, I'm just sending the receipt along with whatever might be left over for the rent payment.
Oh no, hell yeah! Oh, only send a copy of that receipt.
Oh yeah,
Keep the original.
just a copy.
We asked our management to change our light bulb outside our door because it's pitch dark black 2 months ago. And they have not complied with us. And yet they demand our rent each and every month. And we have to pay it because we can't afford to go anywhere else.
So the apartment complex is responsible for replacing light bulbs?
Outside the door, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm just asking.
Because it's it's a curb. It's a high curb, and Nina is she's older, and it takes a lot to get up, and it's pitch dark, and also needs to change the light bulb. How hard is that? I don't want to break anything, and I don't want to, so I can't do it. Hello, Mr. Londell.
Hello, Mr. Londell.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning, afternoon, brunch time.
I'm 10 minutes away from afternoon.
Yeah, same here.
I actually looked at the clock before I greeted him. There you go. Thomas Potts has the right idea. Bill, just have Nina stand on your back so she can reach the bulb.
Ha ha ha, Thomas Potts.
Easy peasy, right? I mean,
yeah, it's truly break her back, or break a back, not her back. She'll break a back, just not hers.
Well, I hate to tell you this, guys, but I'm going to have to get out of here because today is a special day for me and the wife.
Alrighty.
This is the anniversary of the day we met, and she has promised to make steak and eggs this morning. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get a move on.
I'm going to go show my appreciation.
Okay.
Not like that, you dirty fuck. Maybe later. But thanks for having me on, Bill. Good talking with the NB. Mr. Londell, good to see you. And Brainy, good to see you.
You take it easy. Have a good day. We'll see you next time.
Yep. How you doing, Mr. Lundell? What you working on?
Sorry about that. I went through a fucking sneezing fit.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Don't need to
It's all right.
apologize for that.
But if I don't make it to the mute button before I sneeze, I apologize.
No.
Well, we didn't hear you this time.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
You
I
made
muted ahead of time. I was dealing with a few other things. Oh fuck.
One day I was on a stream and a sneeze came on me just out of the blue. I mean, I had no warning. It just was there, and I about blew Darren Wagner's eardrums out.
Ugh. I don't know where the hell this is coming. Ugh.
I had no chance to hit the mute button.
I've had times I've tried to, but you know, you just don't make it there in time. You're like trying to get to that mute button, but the problem is the sneezing is messing with your freaking mind. You're like, where's the damn mute button? And boom, it comes out. Because you only have like a second, maybe if you're lucky, to respond.
Yep.
If that long.
if that long, yeah, exactly.
You got something premiering good, Mr. Lundell?
You're breaking up. I don't know if it's. I guess it's this weather and the damn stupid infrastructure here in Dallas.
Mr. Lundell,
Sure.
Is everybody coming in broken up or just one person?
Just Jedi Bill. And I think
that's strange because
Professor
he's
will.
coming in. Okay, because he's coming in clear to me. Professor, how's he coming in to you?
Bill's coming in fine.
Okay.
He's roboing.
Roboing.
Okay, so
That's odd.
let me back
It
out.
might be something on. It sounds
It's
like
on my
Mr.
end.
Lundell. Yeah, it's on your end.
So let
Have
me-
you had any power outages, Mr. Lundell?
No power outages or it's
None here.
intermittent. I just understood what you said. So
okay.
let me refresh and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes that's all it takes. I've seen it done many a times. Whew. Damn, that's a good CBD. I need it right now because my back is killing me. Jedi Bill, when Mr. Lundell gets back,
he's
go
right, he's
ahead and
back.
talk. Yeah,
He's
okay.
back.
Talk and get your feedback with him so we can see if that worked.
Mr. Lundell, you got anything? You got something cool premiering today? Can you hear me, Mr. Lundell?
He might have the whole thing muted. I do that sometimes. I'll actually shut off the sound.
I am
Try something else.
So he's not listening to us because if he was, he would hear all of us.
Yeah.
So what he's doing right now is he's got everything. He's either got it all the way down to where he can't hear us, or he's muted the whole thing.
I hear you.
troubleshoot.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
you hear me? Okay.
Okay.
And I can hear Professor now.
How about me?
I-
Can you hear me? Testing. Any
was gonna
premieres
s-
today?
You're dropping out.
Oh,
How about me, Mr. Lundell? Do you have any premieres
Mike's
going on
right
today?
there.
You missed it.
And missed it. Okay.
We missed it
Well,
already.
I'm sorry.
It was Cyborg 2087.
Ooh,
I actually
Cyborg.
like that one better than the. I like that one better than the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I honestly did like 2087 better.
This is like an old Michael Rennie B movie.
Oh, and he popped off again.
But you see this big baby here? Look at this big baby.
Yeah.
He's having issues.
Hello, little baby.
Oh.
He's such a big baby. He's all standing tall, and then I touch him, and he's like, "Oh, watch! I go down here. I bet he just wants a belly rub. You just want a belly rub? Yeah, you just want a belly rub. Yeah, you're a good doggy. You ready for a new place?"
He's backstage, but I can't see him yet. So wait to see if. Oh, okay, there. Yeah, we can see you now. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Oh, good.
I don't know. I think
Bio Mike.
I think it's just damn weather.
Intermittent weather is a pain in the ass on Wi-Fi. Oh, Mr. Lundell, I'll tell you one of the worst things we had to deal with.
Wish Bio Mike a good day of work.
Have a good day at work, buddy. We had this issue in this place I worked in. What are you? You're so lazy. You're so lazy. Pampered little baby. I swear, I don't know who I spoil more, my kids or my dogs.
Is that Merritt? Is that the Jade?
No, that's Luke.
Luke. Okay.
Now, Jade is actually right here. I can show you.
Oh.
Or maybe I can't. I don't know. God, I can't wait to get a better. Never mind. I gotta get my system up and running. I need new.
You said you were moving before the end of this month, right?
Actually, if everything goes as far as I know now, this is the last I got. A couple days ago, I got a call from USAA telling me that we're going into closing. The only thing they're finalizing is the closing costs, finances. Basically she was going into stuff. I said, "You're talking financial techno babble." I said, "I understand," or financial babble. I said, "I understand that. I'm an IT guy. I can do techno babble, but I'm going to go like my customers want to go. Is it a done deal?" She goes, "Yes, it's a done deal. You're closing on the 22nd. I'm like, then I don't give a shit about the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's finally on the other end of that spectrum. Nobody cares how the fucking thing gets fixed. They just care that it got fixed.
Wow.
So that was awesome. Wife went to government because she's in with. So when you're within 1 year of retirement, when you retire, you get a one-time government transfer to the place of your choice. Now, here's the thing. You have 1 year from the time you retire to actually use it. So my wife's expires in July. Mine already expired because I've been retired for almost 2 years now. But hers hasn't. So we're using that. And then we're also, taking some stuff with us. One of the things I made a mention about the other day was, I said this to my wife the other night. I said, I think we should take the beds with us. I said, because we're looking at a maximum of 9 to 10 days without the rest of our stuff other than what we're taking. I'm like, my back can't handle an air mattress for that long. And I know the kids would hate it. So I'm like, and not only that, when you're in a bed that actually is elevated, it's one thing to get out of it when you have a bad back. But when you're all the way on the goddamn floor and you got to get up that way, ain't fun. Ain't fun at all. But I'll take that on a comfy bed than on an air mattress. And I did get. So we're gonna leave. 23rd, 24th. We're gonna get the packing and staging and moving of stuff from the government. The the next day I'll go and get the U-Haul. I'll get it weighed empty, and then I got to get it weighed heavy. So we'll get it weighed empty, put everything in, or literally, yeah, everything in. Get it weighed heavy, so I have both receipts, so I get my reimbursement. And then the other key thing is I do need to keep my receipts for gas because I get reimbursed for that, for some of it, maybe not. And then we're going to stop almost halfway. We're going to stop in Knoxville. We found a La Quinta. They're pet friendly. And for the first time, my kids are actually like, I told my wife when we were talking about this, I said, I think I was thinking, I've done this before with my wife. I've done this with 5 people in a room. Now we're going to have 2 adults, 1 teenager, 1 10-year-old, 2 dogs, 2 cats, 1 guinea pig. So I decided I think we should get 2 adjoining rooms. And my wife was like, I think that's a good idea. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was going to do it anyway. Because I'm just like, could you imagine trying to get all 9 of us into 1 hotel room?
Interesting.
Phil laughing. He's like, yeah. And actually, it's not too bad. It's only going to be $270 for the night. That's not bad. Not for 2 rooms and a night. Continental breakfast. Actually, you know what's going to be funny about that continental breakfast? Is I'll eat what I want, and then I'll take some extra stuff and give the doggy some yum yum.
Lucky dog.
Oh, why do you think he spends all his time near me? Because he knows I spoil him.
You always have food?
He just knows I spoil him.
Oh, is that so?
He's a good doggy. It's so interesting. One of the things I've always enjoyed is when you look at dogs and their different personalities. So, for example, Luke will lick you all day of the week. Jade won't lick you at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Unless you got food, and then that's only because she's licking up the nutrients and stuff. Past that, I've gotten maybe 1 lick out of her my entire time I've had her, and I've had her for 7 years. She'll bark like all hell. He'll just be like, she's Husky mix, he's German Shepherd mix, so she wants to be outside playing. He's like, bitch, I want to go back to the couch. But, time for the nighttime meds?
Nighttime meds? No. I'm looking
Well,
for my...
The afternoon meds. Sorry, poor choice.
The
sorry,
equivalent of your nighttime meds.
I'm sorry, Bill. It's 2 p.m. here. I was getting my time. I forgot you're a few hours behind.
Yeah.
Well, to him, those would be his nighttime meds.
Well, yeah, that is true. I've actually gotten really good at my clockwork taking my meds. I mean, I take them at 8 a.m. I actually this morning, after finding out I rolled around in cat piss, went to jump in the shower, and then I was like, it's 8 a.m. I'm taking my medicine first before I get in the shower, because if I get in the shower, I might go ahead and start my routine, and then I might fucking forget.
I'm just curious, why would your cat do that if he has a cat litter box?
Well, I don't know why last night. That's unusual. And that's very unusual. And my wife was like, because we kept the door closed. I said, no, the door wasn't closed last night. I left it open. In fact, I got up in the middle of the night to open it, and the cat left the room because I went to go grab a glass of water. Because I generally wake up once or twice a night. Once to get a drink of water and once to take a piss. Hey, just part of my life. Trust me, when I go to bed and I sleep through the whole night and I wake up the next morning, I'm like, holy shit, how did I pull that off?
How's the connection, Mr. Lundell?
It's pretty good.
Stable right now.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it's got to be this damn weather. I have no problem with anything but YouTube, and it's only been since this weather has creeped in.
Do you got any other things streaming UDP or anything? Any audio? Any other YouTubes going on? Do you have StreamYard YouTube going at the same time?
No, I've got
Periodically
second
check your
monitor. I use my flat screen for a second monitor.
Have you checked your upload download speed during the storm?
Yeah, it's good. I checked it yesterday. I hadn't checked it today.
Maybe it's the server. Maybe if all that sounds like you're saying checking out, maybe it's the server you're attached to on your end of the farm.
Yeah. A lot of people are probably staying home and using the internet.
Yeah.
Because of
So
the
your
bad
section
weather.
So your area, your wide area network might be, or even your MAN might just be using more bandwidth than normal. That might be why you're having some issues on your end and nobody else is. Even though after you've done those checks, it might just be something on their end because of the bandwidth.
Well, it's only YouTube because I can go to Roku, no problem. It's just YouTube that's having the issue.
Yeah, I've ran into that problem. You know, Mr. Lundell, I've ran into that problem too, where everything else works fine and YouTube doesn't. I found one of two the only time I've ever ran into that problem where it became a big deal after time, I rebooted my computer and then I didn't have the issue. But that's just a random guess. But like I said,
Yeah.
I think maybe Brady Specs and I are in the same area. There is, you guys are just maybe pulling so much bandwidth, maybe where you're at.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
It's not maybe the network hub you're on is not able to handle the flow like say maybe Bill's or Professor, because I know Professor's in Texas and I know he's going through stuff, but he's been coming in fine. So it might be not your end at this point, just might be your network.
How do you check your bandwidth?
Well, there's several ways you can check your bandwidth. You can either use a free third-party internet access or download your own. It's up to you. I usually just go test my internet speed, and I just check one of the free ones. Look, deal with their stupid advertisements, and just click it and let it run it.
I use speedtest.net.
Yeah, speedtest.net. Thank you.
That's the one I use.
Speedtest.net is the best one to use. Because in my house, sometimes I have a pretty good stream ratio. I think I have a 1 gigabit, but I do have my wife here. I've got my kids here, so there's a lot of bandwidth that gets used. The problem is that bandwidth flow they do. It's nothing more than a logistical marketing bullshit. And I know. Hey, Mr. Lundell, I didn't lay this shit for God knows how long and not learn how the cable worked. It's not so much the cable. See, people think about this. You can have a 1 gig cable all you want. Plug a 1 gig cable into a 10 meg port. Guess what? That port can only do 10 fucking megs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta go drop this pizza in the oven. It's warm enough now.
All right, cool beans, buddy. See you when you get back.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Shit, that's good. That's good. That's very fucking good.
That's my test again. 20 MS server Los Angeles. Why?
Because that's where they took the test from.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you got to remember, you're pointing somewhere. It's not necessarily looking at your particular hub that you have with your router. It's talking about the server you're connected to. Jesus Christ, that's beautiful. Look at that speed.
See, I told you So, okay, I hope he's watching. LDG Pixels. If you're watching, tell me, do I have enough bandwidth to run SideTube of my own? That is my question.
I don't know what that is, but what I'm saying is your connection is fucking good. There's no way around it. There's no question. Your upload speed is what's basically what you're shooting out here. That download would be what you would be doing if you were downloading something or, say, receiving from our end. But the point is, you're downloading and uploading fucking what? Let me guess. You want to steal my doggy.
AJ wants the fucking dogs again.
Why does you gotta take my puppers? Look at this. Does this look like a doggy who wants to go anywhere?
Bill?
Yeah.
The way I understand SciTube, it's not your internet speed that's the concern. It's the bandwidth of the server that's hosting your file.
I know.
That's a possibility, yeah, too.
Because if you have 20 people watching that stream, let's say, if the server that's hosting the movie doesn't have enough bandwidth to serve it to everyone, then they're going to have problems watching it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to remember when you...
And the other part of that is you may be limited on the amount of bandwidth that you have per month with that service.
Yeah, and that'll be due to their service choices and what plans you get if they have plans and stuff. But yeah, for example, what he's saying is perfectly true. So for example, I have a server in my house right now. I have a NAS I built. I can watch something on it. But say everybody in my house, say 5, 6, 7 people try to get on there. Well, it may start going into latency. Or because other people are streaming on my bandwidth, I might get latency in that because it's not what it's plugged into. It's directly plugged into the router. And it can only stream as fast as it's allowed to. Now, it can have all the power at once on this end. So it could have like I said, it could have a 1 gigabit right here in its server. Have a 1 gigabit ether going from there to the router. But if that router is only 10 megabits, that's all you're getting through. It's at the time it's 10 megabits because it's not set up to handle that amount. Think of if I said I was trying to put 10 gigs over a 10 megabit, think of it basically trying to cut a piece of string with your hand, bare hand. You can keep trying, bending, you're going to get something through, but more often than not, you're going to end up getting a bottleneck or a denial of service, and you're just going to be in a lot of pain. Hold on a second. My daughter's calling me, guys.
Yep. Okay. Because I would really like to do my own SideTube and have my own server so I can do my own movies that necessarily Bird won't watch on his viewing of movies and TV shows.
Yeah, well, you talk to LDG. He's the expert with that stuff.
I will. If I can get a hold of him if he has some free time. Or if he's listening.
So let's say you have a movie that requires 10 megabit per second speed to show per viewer. All right. And this is not your speed, Bill. This is the server speed.
Okay.
And the server limits you to 100 megabits per second total. All right. So you have 10 megabit per viewer, and you have 20 viewers. You'd require 200 megabits. They're only allowing you 100. So you'd be over your limit, and people would start having trouble watching the film. The other problem you can run into is, let's say, to show a movie requires.
Does it matter if it's like standard definition versus high resolution, a higher resolution?
Well, the lower the resolution, the less bandwidth you'd require.
Okay.
Okay, and that's why Bird does standard definition a lot with his Cinema Saturdays and Sunday streams and the Deep Space Nine.
And it looks marvelous. I mean, even for like.
Yeah, sometimes he gets
720p.
pixelation because he compresses it too much. But yeah, the amount of compression, the resolution that it's at, also the sound quality will affect the amount that is required for the movie to show. But the other problem is, let's say you get a plan and it limits you to 10 gigabits per month total. And you show a lot of movies and you hit, let's say, over that 10 gigabit limit. Because you have
not nearly enough. You need. Like,
well, I'm just saying. Let's say you have 20 viewers, and you're showing a lot of movies. You're going to run out of your monthly allotment pretty quick.
Yeah.
So there are several factors to consider.
Yeah, because if I was like, say, we're already showing the Fellowship of the Rings, the extended version, that's like 12 to 13 gigabytes alone of data. So.
Well, you also have to figure how many people are watching it. So you have to multiply that number by the number of people that are watching.
I'd figure anywhere from 15 to 35 at max.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Those are the things that you're going to run into, that you have to consider the plan that you buy to store your file. Because the SciTube account is free, but you have to store your file somewhere else. So you have to buy storage space for your movie or whatever you're showing.
And okay, once you upload to SciTube.
Well, it's not SciTube you're uploading. You're not uploading to SciTube. You're linking from SciTube to your storage server.
Okay.
Whoever that is.
Okay. Yeah.
Think of SciTube as kind of a pointer. People go to it, and then it points to your server location. So they're just going through SciTube to see your file that's stored on, let's say, Amazon server or wherever it is.
Well, good to know. Are we about 2 hours away from bed life?
Has he scheduled it yet? I haven't seen anything on Twitter or his Discord.
I know it's getting closer because I think it usually goes about 1 or 2 p.m. my time, and it's already noon my time. So.
He usually does it 3 or 4 in the afternoon my time. So that would be in about 2 to 3 hours ish. A little less than 2 to 3 hours. Hour and 40 minutes to 2 hours 40 minutes.
Not seeing it yet. Yeah. Fashionably late, Bird. Fashionably late.
He is late, isn't he?
Yeah. Fashionably late. And he's working on it, right? I'm sure of it. Five p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so that'll be 4 o'clock my time.
2 p.m.
3
my
o'clock.
time.
3. It'll be 3 your time. Your 2 hours difference.
He said that. Yeah, he said on Captain Trek stream at 5 p.m. That seems later than usual.
It is a little bit later than usual for him. He usually is an hour or 2 before that.
Thank you, Captain Trek. Thank you. How are you feeling, Captain Trek?
I'm so thankful. I had a faucet that was not dispensing cold water this morning. It would through the warm water, but not the cold. But it is now. Luckily, no leaks. It got wickedly cold for here.
Yeah,
it was.
Got down to 0 here.
Jeez.
Because I got one. I'm watching myself. Same thing happened. So
I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and it worked then. But sometime between 5 and 8, it stopped.
I don't know when mine stopped. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Yeah.
Right. Huh.
Hey, Sci-Fi Nation, is that doing your premiere? Is that today or no? That's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I think he's doing that. Sci-Fi Nation is doing his special show on Tuesday. I think he said this Tuesday.
Let's see. I'm looking right now. The official National Weather Service reporting station. The low, it got down to -1. That was between 6:51 and 7:51 this morning. It got down to -1.
Cool.
It's currently 14.
No, it's 11 here. Big whoop.
Yes, I'm aware. Where? Thank you, Sci-Fi. Thank you. I think I'm gonna say goodbye because I need to get some stuff done around here. Make some lunch.
Okay, Bill.
Get some chores. So Miss Nina says, instead of saying you didn't do anything, you did something. Yeah, that would be nice. Instead of gotta impress the boss lady, you know.
Well, she is the boss.
Yep. And I only have till tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, anyway.
Okay, Bill. Well, thanks
All
for
right.
doing the show and having me
Yeah.
up on the panel.
Yep. Thank you for dropping in.
Not a problem.
Away. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Captain Jack. Thank you, Thomas Potts. Thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. And Michael T. of High Desert Commerce Vile. Mike, Andrea Seabrook, Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies, Rock Solid Productions, Bird of Prey 5, Joseph Petrick, Eastland Burkholder, and who else? Oh, Carlo Albanese, Parrot Head. I gotta think the Parrot Head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, Mr. CZ DV. Can't remember.
Absolutely.
And Lord Darth Revan, as usual.
You let that guy on your show?
From time to time.
Darth Revan.
Darth Revan.
Yeah.
He's okay, I guess.
So,
He's a crazy man.
Mingus. Okay, I'm in.
Mingus.
That's right.
Without further ado, y'all have a great day. And don't forget, get in your dear bops. Go to birdofprey.com for all your Bird of Prey 5 needs. Have a great day. Catch y'all later, folks.
Bye, everyone.